Welcome everyone. Sorry about that. I didn't have my mic muted when I went to bring it up to my face, so you guys might have heard that at the beginning there with the intro music, but normally I'm a little more prepared. It's time for a beer. Potentially we're gonna play Raymore, Saskatchewan, which is a map from Runs Like Turtle. Is, I think, going to be our next MP map. We had a little bit of trouble with Spring Creek right at the end. We had about 900 hours on the server. I think with the update, I'm kind of thinking there was a bunch Giants added a bunch of support for more crop types and stuff, density types, or was it crop height or crop? I forget what it was. I think the update just messed it up because we did add the colors in the new buildings, but that shouldn't have done anything to the server. But like, we couldn't buy equipment. Supposedly, people are saying GPS is actually causing a lot of problems after the update, which I don't know why, because in single player it's fine, but maybe that's our problem on the server. I read that just today. I think people are saying that GPS is messing up a lot of stuff, which I don't get it, because there's absolutely no errors in our log at all. So, but we'll see if the stream is going to be better. I knocked it down to 30 frames per second, and I dropped my bitrate. I kind of did some Googling, and that seemed to be about right for what I wanted to do. And then they recommend streaming in 720p, I guess. So that's what we're doing. So we'll probably get to some farming. So this is a 1X done by Jonathan Dubois of Northwest Mods and Edits, which I do have his Facebook page group in the... should be in the description down below, but I think you have to join his group in order to download it. Gotta be on multi only, yeah. So I think that's what's causing some issues. So anyway, we were kind of done with Spring Creek, even though we were looking forward to some stuff. So anyway, we're on this map. There's about 4 or 5, 6 big fields. I thought I would change it up, and I cannot keep up with the crazy ass yield on this map. I've been playing some by myself, and so I'll show you the farmyard. And I haven't updated my buildings on this single player save, or this folder, I guess. So I haven't put the new buildings in yet, so I can't change all the colors on these, but I forgot about that today. I got about 5 different folders. So I got a server folder, I have 2 or 3 single player folders, and yeah, you get mixed up with a lot of stuff. So anyway, we got the shop, 81 by 120. We got the FERT storage pack, and then we got 49 by 100 building that I've had done for quite a while. You would have seen it on random stream the other day. And used a bunch of, I think, Bueller's bins, but I lightened them up. He's got all the Giants. For whatever reason, Giants has them super dark, and I don't know why. They just don't look right. And I also have his bins, and I think I got Eric's bins too. I also lightened up Bueller's Meridian pack as well. Now, I don't know if he did that in his update or not, because I didn't download his update because I'd already made my switches to his first pack, but then I added the peas and flax and stuff into all the new bins, and then these might be Bueller's bins too, but we have a lot in here. 887,000 liters of wheat already in that bin, and this bin is almost 3/4 full as well. So we are getting a heap load of wheat. Yeah, so far I don't see any missed frames, so that is good. Maybe I've got my bitrate and stuff right for you guys to watch. So then we got the 90 by 200, of course. So I'm just starting out on this map. I haven't got a whole lot placed and stuff yet, but and bale shed there. So just hoping my buddy Pablo shows up. He ain't gonna like this stream, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, we'll go out to... oh, I guess we're saving first. I have been loading this map for a while. Just load the shader cache and stuff. And we'll start these bad boys up. For whatever reason, my ideals would not turn at the end of the field. I think I just had a collision mask wrong, because as soon as I changed it, now they turn all by themselves. But yeah, the first time I was playing on this map, they were not turning by themselves, so. But I figured we would do an afternoon stream. I haven't streamed much in the afternoon lately, so rather than late at night. And I'm just looking at my stream playback, and we have to run 2 cards, so I can't keep up otherwise. Pretty much. That's the life. That doesn't look too bad for playback. I haven't had any drop frames yet, which is a good thing. I got these guys doing lands, which sucks because then you kind of got to go all the way over to this end, but I really should move my trucks to the end of the field. That's what I should do. I have been cheating a bit. I have been driving right through the crop here, which we just might do that. We're going to cheat a little bit, but just don't want to go all the way to the edge. Close your eyes, all right? Oh, there's that loud plane. The plane's a nice touch, but it's a little loud. And it flies over a lot. And we got the really long augers on here as well. I think we're only running 45-foot headers. I think I'll have to, let's see here. Yeah, 45s. I just didn't want to do 50s right off the bat. I kind of wanted to start off a little smaller and then, you know, like upgrade. Yeah, you got to be on these guys. I don't even have the bushel plus mod on, and the yield is just crazy. And I'm pretty sure the yield on this field is like red, so I'm not sure why the weed's so crazy, but like, it's not even, you wait till I get it fully fertilized and stuff, it's just going to be nuts. These guys are just going to fill up like crazy. It's that plane again. Hey, excuse me. I gotta be really careful as I'm unloading the one guy, the other guy starts to get full, so I kind of almost have to keep 2 carts. And eventually I fall behind. I just cannot keep up, but just such long fields too, so maybe I'll break them up a little bit. Never thought I'd say I'd make a smaller map or a smaller field. I don't know, maybe people don't like afternoon streams. Maybe I should have waited till later to stream. Everyone's probably out and about doing stuff. I don't know, I never know when a good time to stream is. Guess I should pay attention to my analytics a little more. I'm sure it would tell me. I think it tells you when most of your viewers are watching your stuff. Pay more attention to that, I guess. It is quite quiet. Maybe nobody likes EverGreen. I don't know. I like it. It's different. It's different. Hey Russ, how you doing, man? But yeah, we are driving through some crop just because I should have cut it in half, really, is what I should have done. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Should we put trucks at the bottom? That's a good question. I'm not sure. We'll see what we end up doing. It's only fitting we have ideals on Mike Mitchell's map. Even though he went to the dark side and got green. How dare he? I normally like giant fields, but yeah, I should have made a pass halfway through. I guess technically I still could do that and then drive my carts through that, but rather than driving through the unrealistic field. I did put Midas tires on these combines because our new ideal, I think it's off the boat now. It hasn't got to the dealership yet, but all the new ideals been coming into our dealership are all Midas tires. So I'm assuming that was the only tire they could get at the time, and it actually looks pretty good with it. So I put on the exact size that our combine has on it. So it's got some Goodyear options, some Midas tire options, and then of course there's I think I got 30-inch and 36-inch track options. So I've got track options without spacers and then track options with spacers, because a lot of the North American fence with the tracks, they'll actually have spacers so the tracks are pushed out so they're wider. Yeah, we traded in our 2019 Ideal 9 for a 2023 Ideal 9. Or is it a 2022? I think we got a 2022, actually. So they made quite a bit of changes. They've changed the chopper up. They've changed some stuff up inside, so I'm hoping we won't have chopper issues. Changed some knives. I think our dealership wants to change some rotor paddles. They've kind of enclosed the whole back so you can't get chaff in there. It's quite nice. I don't know. They've made quite a few improvements. Let's just hope that it's where we want it to be, but find out, I guess. Technically, if we that guy empty, pretty much this whole stream is just gonna be me emptying combines a lot, at least till we get this field done. See how many bins we can fill. Now we got a giant field of oats. I'm just dreading those. They're gonna be, I have to get some more trucks and maybe even, I don't know if I need to buy another combine or not. 3 combines would be really hard. All the talk of tires. Why is that, Russ? Do you not like tires? Oh, you deliver tires all day? I was gonna say, I love tracks too, but the track options are just too damn expensive. Tracks for an ideal combine are like well, they were 110 grand, and that was before prices went up, so I can't imagine what they are now. Tires are nowhere near that expensive. At least that's what the track option was when we first went to buy an ideal anyway, and that was 3 years ago or something. I'll just cut through the crop. This is probably the only unrealistic thing I'm gonna do. You hate when someone orders ag tires? Why? Because they're so big? I don't think I can change. I really need to. I always talk about editing this card. I really need to, because I can't move the auger on it. Boo. There's a green card and you can't move the auger on it. It's nuts. And heavy, yeah. I don't blame you. We got to change any like really big tires. We usually call the tire guys to come out. Oh yeah, I do need some LSWs on the Ideal. I've seen a few in Australia with LSWs, and whoo, they are very nice looking. I forgot Forgot about that. I messaged Nicholas from Custom Modding on Discord. I don't know if he ever looks at Discord though. To ask if I could use their LSWs, and no response, so I might just go ahead and use them. I am gonna bail this field, you betcha. I figured, why not? I mean, it's gonna be a little crazy, but I am gonna have to go and empty some combines though. The back guy is almost full, yeah. He's got a cute little 2150 here. Hey Bobby, how you doing? This is the dilemma I run into. Trying to keep up with the combines. It is tough to do. I don't know if I could handle 3 or not. I'm from Alberta, Canada. Like I said, this whole stream is just gonna be me trying to keep up to these combines. A nice little heat fill plane there on the ideal. Still am working on these combines though. I haven't quite. They still have some errors, and I still want to add Massey decals onto them. I also need to add numbers. They don't have like a number 1, 2, 3, 4, like a fleet number. I don't know, some other little details yet. The tire version ladder needs to be completely different than the tracked one, because they are different in real life, but I haven't done that, so. Sound like I'm from China. That's weird. I wouldn't say that my voice sounds like I'm from China. Are you saying my voice is not coming through my mic here? Maybe it's coming through my webcam. Do I sound like really tin canny, Kyle? Because if I do, then it's not coming through my mic. It's probably going through my webcam. So, looks like to me it's coming through my mic, but I might have to double check that real quick. Hey, he's just giving you the same stuff that you gave me. Because sometimes it will switch to my webcam, and then I sound really tin canny, and I usually don't know unless anyone tells me. I don't know why it just randomly switches. I wish I could like just turn it off. Even this is a little cart and it's still a 2150. And I don't even have the big 2800 bushel one. Balzer has the biggest green cart there is. Gonna need our big cart again anyway. It'd be nice to really work on this and then add the 2800 as well. This is just the 2550. Alright, guys. Go enjoy your nap, man. I'll probably take my nap later. I usually need a nap too. You hear that I'm in a tornado warning right now? I don't think you have the right place. We definitely do not have tornado warning. It's snow everywhere here. Don't think we're gonna get a tornado. That's rare if we get tornadoes anyway. Hey John, I'm doing good. How are you doing? I think who else is on? I see Jake's in Discord, but he's streaming a movie, so I don't really want to go in there while I'm streaming. Sorry, Jake. Love you a long time. Or you're saying that you're in a tornado warning. That's how I read it. It sounds like you're saying I'm in a tornado warning. Definitely not happening here. It's gonna be a big field to bail, that is for sure. I'm hoping I can do it all on courseplay. That is for sure. Awesome, John. Glad you're doing swell. Yeah, I don't think we are under a tornado warning. I don't think you got the right place. Oh, I'm missing here. We have a snowfall warning, but I don't believe that's Jake, Kyle. He would come in on his actual account, I would assume. Well, this guy's almost full. We'll grab a little more off this guy, and then this guy needs to head to the trucks. The problem where I start falling behind is when I have to empty trucks. I don't know what you're talking about, Bobby, but I think you're full of poop. You got your info all wrong, man. I will empty this guy up. Thank you, Kyle. Such a good moderator. I think he needs a timeout, Kyle. Damn trolls. And you know what? I think it's better to stream at night. You don't get as many trolls in the day. I'm pretty sure that name was in somebody's stream the other day, and they were constantly just talking like that. Oh, I was in Pleasant Views, I think. I'm pretty sure Bobby was in Pleasant Views and he was doing the same thing. I don't know. Somebody just likes to troll, I guess. Can only answer the same questions for so long. How could anyone enjoy a map this big? It's a 1x. Hey, Maggie. Oh, I wonder if that's another person with the same account. It's a 1x map. I think there's only 4 fields on here. To be honest, this is like my second time ever playing it, so. I feel like I'm gonna. Oh. Thank you for the sub, Maggie. I feel like I'm gonna run out of things to do on this map. There's just 4 fields. There's no. There's only 1 sell point. You know. You are new. Okay. That seems awfully fishy. You're saying no, you're new. Like you knew what I was talking about. Just keep the spam to a minimum. That's all I ask. Yeah, this guy's gonna get full. Mr. Smebby there. Owen. He was the one that had redone this fill plane for me in 19. Surprisingly, it came over and worked in 22. I actually finally got my Massey combine to have a nice fill plane on it. For some reason, fill planes have started working for me. I've done like 5 or 6 now, and they've all worked. So I must be doing something right. Thanks, Maggie. I will make sure I tell my wife that. She thinks I'm cute too. Pal, you're gonna have your hands full. You're gonna be busy, because apparently I sound like I'm from China. I thought that was funny. I thought I sounded like China, and then you said, it looks like you write like you're from China, and they're like, hey, be nice. And it's like, yeah. Apparently only be nice to them, not be nice to me. This Canadian has feelings too, no? I didn't get to this guy in time, apparently. Yeah, my only thing is I do not like how crazy yield this wheat is, and I don't understand. Like, I'm sure if I go in the... I'll have to go in the combine and see what this field is, but I'm pretty sure it's like in the red or orange, and like this yield is nuts. Right on, Tanner. Well, that's good that some people enjoy it. I mean, it's different, and I don't mind it. I think it would be a good 16x with a little... And I mean, I know Saskatchewan, there's not a lot of stuff in between, but that's my dilemma with my map is I picked an area where there's no sell points. There's a bunch of farms, so my map, eventually when I get back to working on it, is I'm going to have to make up 3 or 4 sell points, just because to me, for a map to have 1 sell point and have nothing else to do, eventually you run out of stuff. Like, you have to jump around to other maps. It's just not a... If you have 3 or 4 sell points and an animal place and a bunch of different stuff, even if that area doesn't have it, to me you have to put that... To me, every map should have that in it so that you can play it any way you want, even though that's not necessarily maybe the area, but that's just my choice. Yeah, I don't know where all these crazies are coming from. Owen probably brought them over. All Owen's buds. All Owen's stalkers are coming into my stream. Hey, Jacob, how you doing? This Sea Change Brewing Company, they are good. This Death Wave beer from Edmonton, it is delicious. Love it. All right, I might have time to catch this combine when he gets back over here. We're not gonna have a lot of time. We gotta get this guy unloading here. Yeah, Tanner, for some reason, I don't know, maybe he did something, but I feel like this field is just, like, for wheat yields decently, but I feel like it's just a huge yield. Like, I've got some pretty big bins and they're filling up. You don't even know who I'm talking about, Jacob. You got a lot of different accounts, though, that is for sure. What a person does. They have like 10 accounts and they just troll people on YouTube all day. It's gotta be tough work. Do you like his W990 though? She is good. There's just so many, Kyle. Some people must be really bored, eh? Can you time out or can you like completely block Kyle? I'm not sure what moderators can do. Oh, Bobby's back again. Hey, South, how you doing, man? I'm giving your map a break today, sorry. Taking a break from Edgewater. I just wanted to try out another Saskatchewan map. I've actually played on this a bit in the background. I just haven't done any videos of it yet. Oh, perfect, Kyle. Just block them. And keep creating counts if they want. Keep them busy. Hey, Snowman, how you doing, man? We are just playing some EverGreen. Where are my combines at? Oh. Darn it. It took too long. He's full again. Man, this is what I mean. I shouldn't really struggle to keep up on the wheat, but man, the yield. Oh, I know. I'm not hurting your feelings. I think everybody and their son is playing on Edgewater. Basically, every video I see is Edgewater, and I'm like, man, you know what? I was playing it before everyone played it, but it's no big deal. It's a nice map. It's good for role playing and stuff too. So I did adjust the textures. I know Bueller said he was going to do that, but I don't know if he ever did in his update. They're just too dark. That's the thing. That's the thing that Maple Creek and I did the very first day playing with the Meridian bins. We made them lighter because they just, like, you know, when you take a color sometimes, like say if I go and pick a color and then I bring it into Giants, like I found a nice like red color in real life, and then I went to use it in Giants and it's pink. So like Giants colors are a little bit different, so they probably have the correct Meridian color. It just looks dark in the game is my guess. But yeah, when Bueller released his version 1, I went in and like Eric had already lightened up the, well, Eric, who is, we call him Forsyth or whatever, who is Maple Creek, he went in lightened all the textures like first week of Farm Sim, I think. So I basically did the same stuff to Bueller's stuff. It is nice. It has to be done. I just can't play with how dark the bins look. It just bothers me. They got to be a little lighter, that's all. All right. Well, this guy is full, and we have, my combines are probably going to end up waiting, but just how she be. This grain cart needs a little bit better of a fill plane as well. It needs to heap more. Doesn't heap enough. I really just need to edit the whole thing, but not sure what's going on with the one tire's way higher than the rest. Who knows? I forget exactly what. I think I just used the paintbrush, but you got to be careful what you lighten up, because if you do the wrong stuff, you'll hide some of like the textures and stuff. So it took me quite a bit of time to mess around with it, I do believe. Or maybe I just used what, I can't remember. Eric had did one, and then I think I tried to do it on Bueller's bins, because Bueller had a couple different things textured than the base game, I do believe. So yeah, when I used Eric's, it was lighter. I don't think it quite transferred over. I forget. Hey, Squatch, you doing, man? Yeah, it needs to be heaped. This grain cart just needs a lot of work. I mean, it's a good start from, this is R.D. Allen's, I think. It's not bad, but yeah, it needs a lot. Needs a lot more improvement. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you go in and lighten up, because yeah, you use that paintbrush, you go over like some of the details and stuff, which you don't want to do. Problem is that I'm not gonna get this guy empty enough before this guy gets full. Jesus, the yield is just nuts. What is up with this yield? Like I said, I don't even got the bushel plus mod on here. Your auger out, buddy. Let's go. Come on. No messing around. Squatch, this is a 1X. Same size as Edgewater. Same size as Edgewater. It just has 3, 4, basically 5 fields, so they're kind of split up a little bit more, potentially 8, but he is a 1X. That's what I said. It only has 1 sell point, so I feel like, and I mean, I totally understand that Jonathan was making it as realistic as possible, and hey, it's his map. He can make it how he likes. I just feel like I'll run out of stuff to do, but yeah, Tanner, it wouldn't be bad. I know friends like Turtle, who's part of my server, he's got Raymore, Saskatchewan 16X, and it's got quite a bit of detail, but it still needs some more work, but we're kind of working on it. That's going to be hopefully our next server map, but we'll see. Maybe Texar will have something for us to try too, who knows. But I think we're done on Spring Creek, so that's why nobody's been streaming multiplayer for a while. Yeah, this is based off Mike's, but I think he's saying that if somebody expanded upon it, which I do believe. Texar said this would make a good 16X. I was like, oh, it would. It would indeed. Yeah, they're big fields, but you use some big combines. Oh, Texar is always mapping. He's just super quiet. I was actually talking to him the other day. Seeing how him and his family was doing, just checking in. Well, I'm glad there's more people in chat now. Got some more people to chat with. You're waiting for AFBs? Yeah, I think we were gonna wait for that too, but we've got one guy's 16X map that he's kind of, I don't know, the detail on it's probably, what, 35-40% done, so we have that we're probably going to play next. It's a Saskatchewan map. It's pretty nice, got nice ditches and roads and field approaches and all the stuff that a 16X should have. It's actually probably one of the nicest looking 16Xs other than Smebby's, but Smebby doesn't share his map, so no, I'm just kidding, just making fun of poking Owen a little fun. Or yeah, we're probably gonna do some Canadian stuff. But like, look at this, like 887,000 liters off that field of wheat, and then this one is 600 and some thousand already, man. This is when I start to fall behind, when I gotta unload trucks. And my only gripe about this truck is I can't turn the Jake brake off. I mean, AFB does a fairly good job at maps. I feel like it just lacks, I mean, Spring Creek had the nice terrain data in it, but the roads and like field approaches and ditches still just are not there for me. Like, you need to have variation. Like, look at the variation in this ditch. It just makes it nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm too finicky, but it just, there's some little details that just make a map just that much better. I know this map has this, is it the Such Sneak relight or whatever? I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it. It does make Chrome look a little weird, but basically if a map has roads that are like realistic size, well, depending on your area, because some areas will have wider gravel roads than others, and ditches, field approaches, and then just trees and bushes, like even just that makes a good map all in itself. You don't even need some of the other stuff. I feel like these combines are gonna have to wait. You know what, I think we're gonna turn this saving interval whatever. Oh, that one guy is way up there already. Man, here I thought I was making good timing. This guy's full. It does take a while to get him in, but there is splines and stuff, and I mean, I still don't know how to do any of that, but I know Turtle, he can spline a road in, and then as you're splining the road in, you can make it cut a ditch in too. So you can do all of that at once. Then you don't have to hand do it, which is nice. You know what? I'm quite happy with my stream. I have not got one single drop frame. I think turning my bitrate down and going to 30 FPS has made my stream smooth. I don't know, you guys gotta let me know. I think Kyle said it was good, so it looks good over there. I was trying to stream at 4500 bitrate before and 60 FPS at a resolution of 2080, I think, by 720 or whatever 720p is, which that was fine, but I dropped my FPS from 60 to 30 because I googled it and it said if you're streaming to YouTube it recommends 30 FPS with a bitrate of 2500 to 4000. So I was at 4500, so I dropped my bitrate to 3000. So seems to be good. I'm quite happy. Because before, I know like my stream's been blurry and stuff, and it says if you have your ratio off, like too high of a resolution or too low or vice versa with your bitrate, then it can make your stream look blurry as well. So there's a science to it, I guess, but there is a lot of apps and like calculators out there that will help you figure that stuff out too, I think. So I don't know. I feel like I'm learning something every day. I really should be building stuff, but instead I'm streaming. I just figured we were due for a stream. Oh, apparently my cart's full. Oh, that's great. These combines are going to be waiting because I got to unload some trucks here. Really, we just need to buy like 2 more trucks, and then I don't have to unload them as often. Have Courseplay run the auger wagon? Yeah, I could, but then I feel like they're running the auger wagon's kind of slow, is it not? Like I feel like they're kind of slow sometimes. I mean, I think if I even had these 2 auger carts on Courseplay, I think they'd still fall behind. But if I just had to run the trucks, then yeah, I don't know. We'll maybe think about that on like this other field behind the farm is oats. I think it's just gonna be nuts. I'm gonna have to cut it in sections, and then gonna have to cut it out in sections myself, and then just run a hired worker, I think, because I don't think Courseplay you can cut like a section out and then just do the section. I don't think. You betcha, Trevor. We're doing an afternoon stream. I guess I'm running Dubois Farms trucks. I didn't see that I had the logo on there. I guess it was whatever trucks were on the map when I started, so. I did delete all the bins and all the buildings and put my own kind of setup up, which I don't know if I'm liking it or not, but man. What? Trevor's wife had a baby too? When is this? I did not hear of this. Oh, you had a mother been at the end of the field and you drove a truck. Well, that's one way. I don't know. I just don't really want to use a mother bin. I know they're becoming more common, but yeah. Crank the call level down and turn the field speed up, yeah. Feel like I might want to do that like off stream, not do bring up the grain carts on stream. Been a while since I've ran a grain cart on course play. Where are we at for this bin? Woo! We're getting up there. We might fill 2 of these bins. Forget what 887,000 bushel or liters is. How many bushels is 887,000 liters? 25, just over 25,000 bushels. So these bins are 25,000 bushel bins. And we're going to have almost 2 of them full. That's a lot of wheat. No, this is FS Screenshots auger. I do have Smebby's augers from 19, but I never did convert them over. So it's funny. Back in 19, before Smebby had sent me his, FS Screenshots was working on his, and then they kind of both had them done at the same time, and I compared them, and they're definitely, I'm not sure whose is scaled right or wrong, because they're both like the same model number, but they're both definitely different scales. Well, Trevor, when the heck did that happen? You never... How does Kyle know this and I do not? I thought we were friends. Oh, you saw on the Facebooks. Okay. Well, I don't have Trevor on Facebook. So yeah, that's FS Screenshots brand auger, and he's got a 70... let me see again what he's got for sizes. He's got 4 sizes, I think. Kind of forgot about Smebby's augers. My bad. I don't have them in 22. I never converted them. So he's got a 70, an 80, a 90, and a 110. So, and it's all the same. It has the Redano on it. Right on, Trevor. Well, congrats. So did you have a baby boy then, by the sounds of it? That's awesome. Kind of jealous, because, you know, my wife and I would like a kid, it's not happening yet. I do have a grain bagger. I do. We might actually use the grain bagger on the oats. But I have all the bins though, so it's like, well, I should be filling the bins. But I do have a bagger. I just don't have an extractor to unload it. That's my only problem. Guy is full too, man. The thing about these trucks though is they really feel like you're pulling a load for sure. Yeah, well, that'd be nice to just have your baby come home. Well, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. We should get the old grain bagger out. This would be a map. Well, we might get it out for the oats. I think, yeah, so if we're trying to keep up, we can have one cart filling the bagger and then the other cart filling trucks or something, so we can fill bins too. We're just so close to the farm here, I thought it would be good to use trucks. I can imagine if we were further away. That's why I've kind of been hesitant to stream on here, because I'm like, it's the same thing over and over and over. But yeah, so we got both of these fields of oats. Oh my god, that is a lot of oats. I think we'll maybe bag up in this field. We could maybe even bag here too. I'm assuming with the yield I'm getting off this wheat, and oats yields even higher than wheat, that we're probably going to fill most of the bins in the yard. Probably. The meridians I need for seed and fertilizer, I don't know if I don't really want to put any grain in them. I could. We will try and fill all these big bins and then these other ones, but hey, Corn Pop, how you doing that? But yes, I should get the grain bagger out as well. It still needs some work too. I kind of just converted it over super quick from the one we had at 19, and it definitely needs a little TLC still and some errors fixed and stuff. Thing I'm excited for is seeding, because we're gonna get some big drills. I know my combines need to be unloaded, but we're just getting the trucks caught up, and then we can start going back to keeping up with the combines. Not sure what we're gonna have for drills yet. I'm not sure if we'll go with a couple 76 footers. I don't know if I want to do like the smaller tank or the bigger tank. We'll see. I hope so, Trevor. Yeah, it took me a couple months to, because I didn't post anything for a year, I think, and YouTube warned me if I didn't post anything for like a year I'd lose monetization, so I did. And then when I just started streaming and doing videos again, I had to get 4,000 watch hours, and I just hit that the other day. So, you know, back when I first got monetized, it was super easy because you put out so much content all the time. It wasn't hard to get watch hours, but I don't put a lot out anymore, so it took a little while to get the watch hours back. But you should have everything back other than the memberships. I have to go back in and reset all that up, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So I have to go put all the logos that you guys had before, I have to go put all that back, and I have to go and designate what perks you guys get. I'm a little undecided because of the poll. I didn't think I was going to get that many people not wanting a public multiplayer server. I was surprised that I got any no's at all. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I thought everybody would be happy for that, which it's totally fine. If people don't want it, I'm not going to do it, but I just thought that would be a good way to take your guys' membership money and put it into something else rather than just putting it in my pocket. I thought it was a good idea, but trying to give back. Only thing is, now when you pull forward with a truck, you can't unload. I mean, it's not going to be any mods that aren't public. It's going to be all public mods so that anybody can play, of course, right? But that was kind of my plan. If you wanted to play on an MP server, then you have to, like you know, Farm Sim Guy and Kadirk and stuff, they do the same. They do that. So like, if you can only play on the MP server if you have a membership. That way it forces people to get the membership and their money go towards playing for a server, so that I can get the top of the line server. Obviously a little more stuff I have to manage, but I'm hoping some of you guys out there will take over the management role. Like, I'll still have to reset the server, you know, if anybody needs that type of stuff, but I would be hoping that one of you guys would want to manage it a little bit more, so I wouldn't have to manage it full time. I'd definitely still help for sure, but that was kind of one of the ideas I had for becoming a member. And I'm kind of open to suggestions. I'm not sure what else I should do, but I should maybe Google a couple things and see what's out there. Man, we got another full truck. Man, trucks get full quick. I've been meaning to. I want to Want to edit this in-game Load King trailer. It needs some more tarp options. I want to get the 3rd anniversary color on it. Maybe we can a few more options on the puppy. A liftable axle option as well would be nice. Yeah, that was kind of my plan for one of the perks, so. What is everybody doing? I don't even know what movie they're watching in Discord. Something. We'll maybe go join them here in a little bit. Somebody else to chat with. I'll go jump in and see what they're doing. Hey, what's going on here?
Hi.
Time to leave.
Time to leave. Pfft, okay. You love me, Mayu.
Yeah. Let's not go that far. Let's start out baby steps here. I like you, TP.
What's Random doing?
Goofing.
New boot goofing?
Goofing?
No.
Oh.
Just goofing.
Just goofing.
They're goofy character.
Just combining super high yields of wheat.
Woo.
I think wheat was supposed to be that high yielding, especially with really bad precision farming score, but I didn't know, but afternoon streams bring the trolls out, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody was asking, they're like, is that Jake? I'm like, no. I don't think Jake has a bunch of different accounts. Maybe he does.
I
I
don't.
didn't know you were streaming.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure I keep forgetting to subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Oh, it comes out now. Yeah, you really don't love me.
I keep going, yeah, I need to sub to him.
It's the best, too, because
Yeah.
I have the best sub song.
Do you?
I think so.
Yeah, it's We All Live in a Poutine Submarine.
And that'd be a submarine.
That works
from
out
hell
pretty
for
well.
me, yeah.
I just don't understand how you couldn't like something like that. I mean, it's fries, gravy, and cheese.
I mean, I love fries and gravy. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I'm fussy with my cheese too, because like if I have a burger, it has to be a cheese slice. I can't have, the other cheese on it. And then if I'm having like a grilled cheese, it can't be a cheese slice. It has to be like cheese off a block. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just picky or something.
You're hella picky.
I mean, I love most food.
When it comes to cheese, I'll just eat it.
Other than like poutine, but like my wife, she's like, you eat pretty much everything. I'm like, I do. Like, I like mushrooms, tomatoes, peppers. I like everything.
Shrooms are good.
It's not vegetarian chili. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like it because I've ate it like 4 times now and it's not bad, but
That's why she keeps making it. You keep eating it.
well, this is the first
Stop
time
eating
she's
it.
made it, and I'm gonna tell her like, I'm just gonna.
Don't do something like that again.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, maybe we need to look up like a Tim Hortons recipe, and I'm like, yes, we do, because I would love. Somebody's probably found something similar to what theirs tastes like.
Or just not go vegetarian chili.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just make regular fucking chili.
It was like a couple days before. She's like, "Oh, we're making chili," and I'm like, "Yes!" I was like so excited, and I could see like all the different beans and stuff, and I was like, "Woo!" And then I was like, "What is this bag of quinoa or whatever?" She's like, "Oh, it's going in the chili," and I'm like, "What?" Like, yeah, vegetarian chili. And I'm like, "Oh God!" And okay, now I just lost all motivation for chili.
I don't love you anymore.
My boner just went away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
He was full staff to limp as shit.
Turtle.
Yeah.
Cold in here. Awesome, Trevor. You support the server. I'm glad. What movie you're watching, Jake? Did check on it.
Oh, Friends with Benefits.
Oh, that's a good one. I was like, I'm not gonna jump in there just because I'm streaming. I think you can have like massive fields on a 1x map, but you can.
It's possible.
Yeah. On this EverGreen by Jonathan Dubois. Ooh.
Dubois.
Dubois, she's big. I think
Dubois.
I've been streaming for an hour and I already had this field like 2/3 done. I swear I've spent like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours in this field. But I'm gonna fill 2 25k bushel bins, so that's a big yield. He must have did something to the map to make it yield like that. Pretty much you just run green card the whole time. I have to catch this guy. I don't know if he'll go on the outside or what. Cut right down the middle. That plane gets close too. Whew. Goes over. Hurry! Catch this guy. Hi, random.
Hi.
Better late than never.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why I don't get push notifications. I swear I have everything turned on so it tells me normal shit like that happens.
I don't.
No.
I don't get them either. Or anybody, even if they're. I have to physically like be scrolling on Facebook and see their posts. Or, oh, I didn't even post on Facebook that I was going live. Oh.
Twitch, I'll get everyone I follow.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube's kind of bad for that. I don't know why, but I always forget to post on Facebook about that. I'll maybe do that. It's a little bit late, but combines are really far apart. Just thought my fan from last night would be watching today.
Who's
That
that?
was fine.
Spammer. He
Pablo.
spammed like I don't know how many comments, 10 or something, and like ones from like months ago too. I swear he sent that.
Eddie, I deserve combine.
Yeah, well, I swear he sent that exact same message in a PM once, and I was like, what? Like, for a while there, I had to translate his stuff because it wasn't English. I think he speaks different language. Really? How could you tell?
You seem pretty American to me.
He's like, you shouldn't keep it to yourself. You would get more followers and likes. And I'm like, I don't care about that. It's not done.
Yeah.
I don't want to send something out that's not done, because then it looks bad on me. I also purposely don't finish it too, so. No, it's because I guess I have too much that I work on, but maybe you don't want to put it out there. I mean, the server will get it because I know Jake wants to unplug it every 5 minutes, but
You know it.
I just don't have all the options done. But he's a little different. I couldn't put it on the model even if I wanted to, because I've taken all the regular combine stuff. When you hit X and it folds everything up, like the hopper folds down and folds out individually on what do you call it, the shit that has the X's and you can press the buttons. I forget. Interactive control. Yeah, that's what it is. And you can put the ladder down or fold it out. You can turn the windshield wipers on. I think I have the auger folding. So yeah, there's no X and everything unfolds. So I don't think Giants would even allow it.
Hell with Giants, anyways.
Yeah.
Bunch of losers.
I think the Pablo guy will be happy though, because I see in the testing list there is an ideal 2017 2023 Agco ideal pack, so somebody's doing one. So
Ooh.
I don't know what it's going to look like, but I prefer mine.
Probably an ideal.
Well, yeah.
Huh.
But
I mean, just a
how
speculation.
well are they going to have all the stuff that it should have on it, or
Well,
So-
I don't know.
somebody else has got like ideals like me out there? I would assume.
Are they like me?
Yeah, like May. Of course, my combines need to be unloaded again. Can't keep up to them. This is when you need friends. I don't have friends.
Put her up on a server. Oh, let's put it on MySpace. Oh, heck, we're not even
Yeah, this 1X.
Yeah.
You guys would be
You're the one
bored with
saying I
me.
won't play with friends.
Yeah, well, Turtle. Oh, I think he sent me an update on his map. I'll have to check it out.
Ooh.
See what he got all the work and stuff. Much more detail she needs. I think he's got the swathing stuff built on it.
Sweet.
The peas, flax, and lentils, which those crops, well, yeah.
We just need the Edgewater update so we can grab the precision stuff for those.
Oh, yeah.
I think Sask said he's going to be throwing them in the next update since it's not
Nice.
precision compatible yet.
Yeah, that'd be, we need that for sure. No friends, what are those?
Big deal, but still nice to have that stuff.
Yeah, I noticed it when I was playing on the single player. I'm like, oh, I guess there is no. These don't take any nitrogen.
Yeah, you know, and no variable seed usage.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Which is fine, just glad they were doing
Yeah, so we don't have to. It's always nice.
I went ahead and edited the soil info price since I don't think Eric uploaded his version
No.
last night.
Well, he's like, I will. And I'm like, I didn't even see him on. What a guy, eh?
I just needed it for my single player game for now.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
think
a broke boy.
the stock checker had an update and color configurer had an update, so I need to make sure I update those on the server.
Yep.
So I put them in my folder and I'm like, oh, I'll update them, and then I forgot, and I'm like, I better do that because I'll forget, and then try to go on the server one day and be like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know how that goes.
You forget to upload a mod? Never.
Yeah.
Where's
Especially the
cooler
update,
stuff
eh?
not working.
Put all my building updates on there. Forget Thunder's color script. My screen looks a little choppy at times.
It's not bad.
Changed all my settings, so I don't have no drop frames this whole time.
I haven't been buffering yet either.
I know, I think that's my bitrate was at 4500, and I googled for YouTube it should be anywhere from like 2500 to 4000, so I turned it down to 3000.
Oh, that'll do.
And then I was trying to put an output, like I'm still at 720 because they say that's the best for streaming, or at least works for me. And then I was trying to do 60 FPS and it said it recommends 30, so I did 30.
Yeah, oh, for streaming, yeah. No, your stream looks good on my end. It was like so blurry, then I was like, oh wait, I gotta increase my quality there.
Probably goes to auto or
Now
to the
it's
bottom
good.
one.
Yeah, it was set to 360 for some reason. Now I set it up to 720 and it's all beautiful.
So yeah, that was my dilemma. I think my bitrate was too high and I was trying to do 60 frames per second.
It's a nice grain cart you got there.
Yeah, the balls are 2550.
Big. Huge.
And I think they have a new one now. It's 2800. I think is their. This one needs a lot of work, but I think it's got something needs to have edge splitter and normal on the back, and I don't know, just needs some freshening up. Hoses attaching. It works though. Figured I needed something big for this. I had messaged them to try and get a 3D model, but of course they're probably like, "Meh, who's this guy?"
Who's this loser?
I see they sent their CAD models to the mobile farming dudes squads team. Decent.
Let's just steal them. Let's hack their shit and steal them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anybody a hacker in here? Super hacker.
Asking for a friend.
No. My spare time.
I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
think-
think he can hack into them Lana images and find
Yeah.
the good ones.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty unuseful.
That's all you're good for. Is the pudgy
I don't know if I really want the models from a mobile game anyway. Be so low poly for the mobile version, they'd be poop probably for this game. I'll maybe post that I'm streaming. Not that it matters or anything, you know. But it's a really weird thumbnail. Proper thumbnail, but oh well.
What is going on?
Hey,
Oh shit.
Beats, what are you doing here?
Just chilling. What are you doing?
I'm just streaming on a 1X
Are you?
and doing something different for a little bit anyway. Maybe build some stuff later. Gotta get some content for the channel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What are you playing MP on? Are you doing your Flint Hills conversion?
No, Midwest.
Oh, okay. That's still decent.
Yeah. Somebody has to look after for Dylan.
Somebody's got to keep him company. You got your hands full.
Yep. Do some small time shit while you guys get your big map fixed.
Yeah, either that or we might be switching to a different map. We're not sure yet, but
Oh, your other one might be out too?
well, I know Turtle's working on his 16X, and Drosty was detailing it. It's got a lot more done, but I'm not sure if we'll have a map or anything done by the time seeding hits in real life. So might be everybody just kind of do their own thing, and hopefully we can get something sorted out over the summer, and then have something ready for the winter time. We'll see.
I'll give me more time to get some mods fixed up then.
Yeah. No, yeah, we did a big mod. We did a big mod cleanup already, so.
At least a few of us are busy during season can do something for a
Yeah.
while for a season or something.
Yeah, we'll see what map we get. I know Texar said he might have a map for us to try as well, so we'll see. He said he didn't promise anything, but it all depends. So we have potentially we have a few options. We're just not sure
Right.
what yet. So we'll see. But I've been reading a lot. Apparently, a lot of people said an MP after the update, GPS has been making it so like you can't buy vehicles from the store, and so maybe that was our problem. I don't know why GPS would affect it, but that's what the grapevine talk is. Well, this bin's gonna be full here soon.
What happened to your hood, Mayhu?
Fell off.
The hell did you do that for?
It's an old machine.
Tired.
Yeah. You ain't never seen an 86 without the hood on it before?
Taking your shirt off, eh? That summer breeze.
What actually happened to your hood?
Well, you can take that shit off as interactive control.
No shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
you
can,
can
you can
open
even
doors.
take the doors and windows off.
Oh, good grief. On JCLs?
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Like, yeah. Who else would I fucking use?
I would assume
I'm no
so.
mischief.
I know, he only uses trash.
Yeah,
Does yours get the entire airs too there, Mayhu?
What's that?
Does yours get the airs too for the tires?
Not a clue. I haven't. I never. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets like an air for like so and so's already, you know, the tire configs are already used or something.
Oh, okay. I'd have to check the next time I'm.
Using it in my save game, I haven't seen an error for that.
Yeah, to get back in game, I'll tell you what it is.
2 25K bins full. Ooh. Ooh. That's just the wheat. We got 2 massive oat fields. My God.
Oats, my goats.
And oats, don't they yield higher than most crops in the game? They're a crazy yielder. I'm kind of worried. Get out the old grain bagger. Freaking Jake's favorite. Just because I don't think he'd ever use a grain bagger.
Why do you say that?
I think I remember bringing it up once, and you guys are like, "Who the heck would use one of those?" We like big bins setups.
Yeah, just because I like big bin setups doesn't mean I don't like a grain bagger.
Yeah, no. Try
Here we
using
go.
one of the
You,
oats.
you putting words in my mouth again.
Yeah,
Classic TPF.
yeah.
Go
Yeah.
gaslighter.
I seem to be good at that, apparently.
Maybe you want something else there.
Yeah, lollipop.
Yeah. That what we're calling it.
There's the hair.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, my
Oh,
hoom's out.
You had me until the hair.
I dropped it on the floor. 5-second roll. Hair not.
oh yeah. I used to do 5-second roll, and then sometimes that wasn't enough. I had to go to like a 20-second roll.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely don't follow this. Like, as long as I pick it up, depending on like where it lands in the floor, because there's some places where it lands on the floor. You're like, yep,
Yeah,
that's just going right to the trash.
yeah. That doesn't get us. That doesn't get a
Yeah.
time roll.
Yeah, that's just as soon as it touched floor. She gone.
Hey, Cody, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that very much. Oh, of course, combine. I think, yeah, it's like twice down the field. Cut out.
You saw the map you're playing on TPS 1x?
Yeah.
Crazy.
What, does it have one road?
One road right through the middle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 2.
2,
Hey.
3, maybe. Yeah, not much.
3 if you include the driveway.
Yeah, not much. I mean, it's a nice 1x because at least he has like roads and ditches and stuff, but there's not many of them. So. I think Texar was like a 16x of this map would be really good. Yes, it would. I don't know if that meant that he was making one or what. Not looking forward to bailing this field, but I think we're gonna put a baler on course play and set up one of my auto load baling stacks and then have a wagon pick bales and throw it in the auto load stack. It's probably my best bet. Take a little bit to seed these fields too, I think.
Use a big one? 100-footer?
I don't know. Maybe a couple of the 76 footers, maybe.
If you want to be lame like that, sure.
Eventually, I don't know. I always sucks because it's like, yes, I want the biggest stuff, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start out a little smaller so that I have like a couple of upgrades to go to. But then, you never play enough to get that far, and so then you start a new one. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna start out so I can upgrade, and then you never end up using the big one. I do it all the time.
Gotta stick with it.
No. Well, I get in a kick where it's like, yes, I want to do single player and then videos, and then it's just like, a lot of work. And I don't post anything for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
I don't know how the people post a video every like 2 days. I don't understand. I just don't got the time. That's what you need for YouTube, though. You got to be like posting like 3 videos a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
Keep those views up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to here soon to get my partnership back on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I was at 3,000 for a while, and then it every day it'd go up like 40, and then the other day it was at like 39, like 20, and then a couple days later it was like 39.40, and I'm like, come on. And it was like 39.70, and then it went to like 39.90, and then finally it went to 4,000. I was like, jeez. But it sucks because now I gotta go do all my memberships and stuff. You gotta reset all that stuff up again. Doesn't save it. If I knew that, I would have never let myself demonetized, but I remember getting an email saying if I didn't post anything, I had a month to post a video, and if I didn't, they were going to demonetize me. And I'm like, man.
I think I thought the same thing. I don't even remember getting that email, but I'm sure I said the same thing.
I didn't really care at the time.
Yeah, you put in that much work with all the videos you already have on there, and then to not get paid anymore for them.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Well, my problem is I played that non-copyright music off YouTube. Well, all of that is copyright. So I get, lately now that I've been posting stuff again, I'm getting like 25 to 30 emails of copyright notices on my old videos. Pretty much every video I ever played music in has a copyright on it, which isn't bad. It's just anything I ever make off those videos goes to those people. So, which is kind of good because now that I'm monetized again, those videos aren't monetized anymore, so they're not going to make anything on them.
I'm having farm sim issues. I gotta get back later.
All right.
Okay.
I'll just monetize my new videos, and I'm just not playing music in the background. If I do, I have Epidemic Sound subscription now, so I'll just use that. I should be fine. Because I'm sure I'm losing a good chunk of change to all the copyright claims. Like my 30k video, I had 30k views on that. I got a copyright claim on it, so I made nothing on that 30k view video. Which sucks. Squatch just started doing bales on a 300-acre field. Oof. That's a lot.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah. Go talk
Yeah.
to Bronk and Mayhem.
Yeah, talk to those guys that were doing, how many bales did you guys get off your one hay field? 1,500?
Yeah, and that was the second cutting, not even full fertilizer.
Jeez. I forget, I'm pretty sure Squatch posted a video on Facebook of a field, and he had some big combines with big headers. Was that still UMRV? Because I didn't recognize the background of it. There's no way he's playing with that big of a header and a couple combines in UMRV. What did he
Everybody.
Yeah,
post?
Squatch, who are you cheating on UMRV with here? Who's been your baby lately?
Well, he posted. I don't know why. For some reason I can't. Oh, there it is. 10.5 hours on the auger tractor.
16x map, he says.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Scandalous.
yeah. They have friends to help. I see. I was gonna say that looks like a different map to me. Mind you, I could be like those people like you post a picture to be like, what map? And it's like, oh my god. That's all people care about.
No. Is there a way to make it daylight again in SnowRunner?
Yeah, let's go to the map. At the top, it should show you the time. There should be a money button to skip.
Got random playing SnowRunner too, eh? Yeah, we're all curious. What map? What map? What map?
Oh, skip time. There it is. Thank you.
You noob? You SnowRunner noob?
Yes. I just went and got a cable for my controller. This is a lot nicer.
Nice. We're almost done this field. Almost done. Hey Andrew, how you doing, man? What size of headers do you got on there? That looks like 50 at least. Those combines.
Huge.
Like, there's no way I've never seen him use those big of headers on you, Murphy. Oh, you changed the trees and the weather on Western Australia. Oh, nice. Interesting.
Ooh.
Very interesting indeed.
That was bigger.
$45, yeah. Okay. What I got on the ideals. Here's 45. Yeah, it's still like a 50 in the picture. Deceiving. Go and unload combines again. That seems to be my job.
Well, that is what a cart operator does. if you want my 2 cents.
Yeah. Hour and a half, and I've just been running carts.
Cart bitch.
Yeah. Oh, my workers, Betty, and the other one is Franz. Betty and Franz.
Franz. Nice.
Yeah. French guy. From Coolbake. We must send him back.
I bet he likes poutine.
God. Oh, they're even pickier. He likes a crouton and piece of cheese. That's it.
Interesting.
I don't know what they eat over there. I think this cart's gonna be full rather quickly. Need a 2,800 bushel Balzer cart set.
Just put some wood sideboards on there. Send it.
Yeah.
Real honest.
Such high extensions, the auger doesn't even swing into it. Oh, back in the day, that was their box extensions on a green box, eh? Just boards.
Oh, yeah. That is the honest way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that small field right by the store there. Ah, hilarious.
That's a garden.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Like the size of a field on Edgewater. No, I'm kidding. They're bigger than that.
Yeah. That might be the average field, actually.
That's true. There's a few that are that small.
Small.
Maybe we can
Got
get this
a couple
comp.
of small ones on there, and I'm tempted to just sell them. They're almost not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost gotta take like a bunch of trees out or something to combine them if you can, because they're just... You go around them in like a minute or something.
Oh, you betcha.
Hey, brother. Do. Yeah, Squatch, you happy about Thunder's color mod there? No more... I mean, yeah, I had a lot of buildings in the store, but it didn't hurt like file size at all. But yeah, clean up the store a little bit. I'm just so used to being able to scroll through 9 of the same colors.
Yeah.
I can't find the single ones anymore.
That was my problem too. It's like, where the heck are all them buildings at?
Once I get the other ones to match everything, then it'll be a little bit easier. But
Yeah.
hey, Thomas, I'm just gonna do the burgundy and white color for all the store images, except for that one's gray. I guess I must
Ron Burgundy.
I don't know if it'll work for it the way everyone does buildings, but made it work with the color scales, and that's kind of how I already set up my stuff. So I was surprised he wrote that in 4 days.
He's an animal.
Yeah. I'd bugged him in 19.
Nullified.
I'd bugged him in 19 for it, like same with Kim and I think Manfred. A few guys that are really good with Lewis scripts. I bugged them for, I think even Alfalfa, because he works for the guys that did Maze Plus. But I was bugging them, and then 19 there was just, because I was like, placeables need colors or placeable options, and there was just too much stuff to make it work. It wasn't really feasible. And then in 19 with the color scale stuff, I was like, man, why do they give us 0 to 7 when we can only use color scale 0? That's kind of pointless. And then he's like, oh, this is way easier in 22 to do. So yeah, 4 days and done. Then he added that mouse over ability. That's something I didn't even think of, but that's genius. And there's like, I know people are going to request this, and I'm like, I wouldn't have, but I... yeah. Beautiful. It's for the people, you know, like Brunk that have a hard time coloring and placing at the same time. He can just place his building down and then worry about coloring it after.
Yeah.
Because then you can zoom in closer at stuff, and your building's not moving all over the place.
Thinking for the people.
Yeah.
CM Brunk's a little slow.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Easy guys. Just works for everyone.
I don't like your tone, no.
He's our buddy.
I thought I used to like it, but you know, it's more and more every time. I think not.
I'd mention
Justice for Brunk.
Yeah. Justice for Brunk, yeah. Hashtag Brunk.
Brunkalicious definition.
Yeah.
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 Anyways.
I was telling Thunder we need a script for the new bale storage from Giants so that we can stack them higher. And he's like, oh, it'd be fairly easy to do, but he's like, I'm gonna wait and see if Giants changes anything. So he's like, I've done that before where I've wrote something super quick after an update and then they fix it, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Don't waste your time. It's next on my list because it just doesn't. Everything else is perfect. It's super easy to set up where it stacks stuff. It's like 2 nodes, but just need it to stack higher. That's all I need. Then we'll have some nice bale storages on the server. I don't even know how much this bin holds in it.
I just want it to fucking... If Thunder's gonna do anything, I want it to unload round bales horizontally, not vertically.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that would be another something too, eh? To change the way they're facing. I wonder if you can do that already, though. I think you might be able to change that in there already.
That would be nice. I've not looked into it at all.
Yeah, I notice how they're stacked on their face. That's kind of meh. That's how I would store like a wrapped bale, but about it. It's 1806 bin. Our bins. Too many silos in here. They're 99,000. Ooh. Cool. We're gonna fill that pretty quickly. Those bins will hold like 2.5 super bees. We are gonna run out of bins. We're gonna need a bagger for sure.
Is there one out that does grain and silage?
What's that?
Is there a bagger out there that does both grain and silage?
I believe so. I know. What's the one guy that did the silage bagger? Well, he basically took the bagger that we had done in 15. A few people have taken that and then hooking the hopper off where the grain goes in and then put like a conveyor belt on it.
Let's do some Googling.
What's his name? He played with Squatch, I think. BCL, didn't he? Was it him or was it there's another guy in that group maybe? Thought that had done silage bagger. He'd released it. It's on his itcho. I'll go find it. Try GCL first, but JMF, that's who it is. Yeah, that's who did it. I was gonna comment and be like, I don't see proper credits, but technically the bagger that we released in 15, and then some European guy like converted it to 19. Kind of looked like ass, but they're still using the texture on that for the bag on the pallet. That is still my picture from our
Yeah, I
grain
remember
bagger
that.
box. I
What were
took
we
that.
watching? I think it was FTF or something we were watching the one day, and you pointed that out. I had to laugh at that.
I'm like, that's still my picture texture on there. I was like, man, somebody needs to update that because that thing looks awful. I remember I took that picture. It was in we had a bag on a pallet in our hay shed. And then Killer at the time, because he was the one that worked with Alfalfa to get the bagger working, he slapped those photos, those textures on there. It still hasn't been updated to this day. It's funny. They're up there.
Oh, there it is.
Found it?
Bag, silage bagger.
And I think the bag too, once it's fermented, you can just like stick a bucket in it and empty the bag out with a bucket. Kind of cool. That's how you do a silage bag anyway, so. I always get confused between JCL and JMF. I don't know why, I just don't know them well enough. I guess that's why I get them confused. We got here around a couple more passes and we'll be done. Then we can sim along and get our oats ready, I think. Let's start on that, maybe. Bagger out. Get a bagger for the oats. I guess there's two separate fields there. Yeah, good old afternoon. What time is it? Almost 4 o'clock. I don't know why, but I get headaches when I wear a hat with my glasses now all the time. I go get my eyes checked, I guess. Too much computer screens.
Hello?
Hey,
What's going on?
not much. What are you doing here?
Edging the water.
Oh, edging the
Yep.
water, eh?
Yep. What
Where'd
are
you
you
go?
doing here? I thought you'd be outside working.
I worked this morning.
Mm.
Pulled some bales home, and now it's too goopy to haul bales. We're just doing it in the morning. First day having the Massey back.
Hours.
What?
Yeah. I said working banker's hours. I see how it is.
Well, I think my uncle's coming to do welding on our planter Tuesday, and then we will have a bunch of work to do on that, moving our row units and putting it back together.
Mm.
Yeah, my dad was off somewhere today, and kind of, yeah, just waiting on things. I could probably do some cleaning in the shop, or cleaned out an auger this morning. And...
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Ben. So yeah, I don't know. I'd do some streaming.
You're streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm playing EverGreen.
Fuck's Evergreen.
1X Saskatchewan map by Dubois.
Is it any good?
Yeah. 5 big fields.
Ooh.
And I mean like big. Like I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I only had a third of this field to do, and I think all this the field I've done off screen, it's probably been like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours to do this field, 8 hours maybe total. So she takes a little time.
Holy fuck, you got 379 videos and 2.5 thousand subs?
Yep. Yeah, if I would just stay consistent, I'd probably do better, but I kind of come and go with my stuff. Post a bit and then I don't.
Oh yeah.
You mean to pull you with that, or?
I don't know. Standstill.
Not too bad, Ben, are you? I used to have a lot of time on my hands. I'd work till 6, and then when I lived in town, I'd go home and I'd be done, and so I'd just stream every night. Back in the day,
yeah.
you remember?
No.
That's maybe, well. What do you mean? No. I used to stream with you all the time, Jake.
No, you never did.
You and I used to stream together on just you and I a lot of times.
Just
On
the
Dyer's
two of
Bill.
them.
It wasn't YouTube though.
Yeah. It was always
Oh, was it?
YouTube.
Oh.
I went to
Oh, it's
Twitch
Pornhub.
after a little bit.
It's OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dyersville. That was a good map.
Go back to that when we started. It was just you and I. I mean, random would pop in once in a while. I remember Joke popped on a couple times.
It was you, I, and Cole.
Pretty much. At the start, anyway.
You're pretty BTO with a W990 Kenworth.
Yeah, that's what the map started me with, so I just kind of kept it.
Map looks quite flat.
Oh, it is. Mike Mitchell's farmer. It's supposed to be his area, so.
Flat and fucking no trees.
Yep. Your favorite.
Oh, I
It's
like
got all the
trees.
detail then.
Yeah. Yeah, you like North Saskatchewan. You're a weirdo. All the hills. No, Tad. He'll show me some of the hills he's seeding, and he's like, "Oh, the drill's starting to go sideways," and I'm like, "Oh my god." No, thank you.
Yeah, then I wrapped the drill around the tractor once. Whoops.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. You wreck a hitch or something?
Yeah, like big time. Did I not send that in the group chat?
Yeah, I think you did. That was before
Yeah, I was
these
like
guys
that.
joined.
Yeah, it was like 2 a.m. and I was like seating on a side hill, and then I went to turn. I didn't think the hill was that steep, and then the air cart pushed the drill into the tractor and pushed me sideways down the hill in a quad track.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
And it was only a 550 tank.
Jesus.
And then yeah, we just put that new hitch on that drill like a week and a half before that when we started seating, and it was wrecked the year before, just like that. So I just put it back to how it was.
Yeah.
And then I like just nicked it on the last day of seating, going the other way. I was like coming down a hill because I was running empty down to the other side of the field, so I was like, fuck it, and ran fast. And then I came over the hill and then it started to go again. So then I like managed to steer out of it, but I just caught it with the track and it straightened the hitch out. So I was like, nice.
Lucky.
Yep.
Jeez. Sound like you're
Last
hard on
pass of
things
seating.
too.
No.
Not at all, eh? I did random.
I would never bring soup for lunch out there. That's for sure.
What
Be
about
on the wing.
vegan chili?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ew.
Gross.
that'd be on the window before I hit the hills. I'd just throw it out.
Yeah, I have a hard time throwing anything out, even if I don't like it as much. I can't waste it. It's like even if I have a beer, I'll put it in the fridge and I'll drink it in the morning. It'll be completely flat.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Eddie. We've noticed you haven't skipped out on any food.
Yeah. Notice the weight I'm putting on, eh?
You're a good husband.
Oh, my wife, I'm getting fat and blind.
Don't forget Duff.
She's already been blind. She married you.
Oh,
I was actually decently looking when she met me, and I've kind of gone downhill.
Nah, I think you're beautiful. Inside and out.
Oh, thank
how would
you.
you know what he looks like on the inside?
I've told random stories
the
at a
pictures.
campfire.
Oh,
Yeah, pull me again.
I was gonna try to hook your trailer
You spread them
inside.
instead of pick.
yeah.
Ooh, it's a wild brown starfish in its natural habitat.
I don't know if that's the movie you're watching or part of our conversation.
Part of our
Yes.
conversation.
Oh, okay. I was just... Maybe there's a part in the movie came up.
Wow. Talking about seeing you inside and out? Well, that's seeing you inside.
Ah, Jake.
Who did the? What are they called? Balzer? Who did those carts?
Forget who initially did them. I know R.D. Allen had an edit in 19, and then somebody converted them. I forget.
Didn't Cunningham do something with... Or no, that was liquid.
Yeah, he is the liquid one. I have to remember, they're on an Itcho page somewhere. I just forget who did the ones for 22.
Shut up, Ben. Nobody cares about you.
Wait, I have mod privileges and...
Yeah.
Hey.
I always forget, eh? You missed it earlier. Kyle was busy. There was a troll and they had like 3 different accounts. It just kept coming back.
Ah, I remember having that happen on YouTube several times. Have not ever had it happen on Twitch though.
Oh, that's good. It's just a YouTube thing, but they were good off the start, but and they're like, oh, well, you have a tornado warning for your area, and I'm like, no, we don't. There's still snow on the ground. I'm sorry, we don't have tornado warnings. And then they're like, oh, well, you have a terrorist attack warning, and I'm like, what?
What kind of troll is that?
I'm like, I don't know where you're from, but you're definitely wrong. And then I said, I think you got poop information, and then I forget what they say. They said,
And they call me a poopy head.
yeah, they're like, you have a poop alert or something. I'm like, I don't know. What's with all these alerts?
Nice.
Who was doing that?
Some troll. I don't know who they were. They had 3 different
On
accounts
On your stream or on your page or what?
on the stream.
Oh,
Kamo and moderator had to keep banning. Well, he was timing them out, and then eventually he just banned them.
oh yeah.
But the one name that I saw was on somebody else's stream I was watching last night on Pleasant View Farms, Pleasant Valley, whatever that. The guy that does all the Alice stuff, Alice Chalmers. Pretty sure he had the same troll in his stream. The name looked familiar. The Bobby.
I thought I was watching. I think it was like Squatches one of the last time he was streaming. I thought similar troll, not like the exact same thing, but
Yeah.
just something stupid, repeating stuff over and over again.
Yeah. Or say hi like 5 times.
Yeah.
Eddie, I think you need to shave in a handlebar and grow a mullet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did shave that handlebar. Did you not see that when I did it?
Oh yeah, right, I did.
That mustache was sweet.
What'd the wife think?
Yeah. She's like, yeah. Like, whatever. And I'm like, no, you're supposed to say it looks terrible. And she's like, well, I'm not saying that because that's what you want me to say.
Yeah.
Sure, you wouldn't give me the gratification. She's like, yeah, whatever, it looks all right. And I'm like, I'm gonna wear this for our Christmas pictures. And she's like, okay, sure, whatever. I'm like, God damn it, not giving me what I want.
What would she think about a mullet?
Well, that's the hard part because she's my hairdresser, so I think the mullet was a hard no. She cuts my hair, so she's like, if you want a mullet, you can go pay for a haircut. And I'm like, no, thanks, I'm good. I don't want to have to go pay for a haircut.
That's just terrible customer policy there.
Mm-hmm.
Let the customer have what they want.
Where's the customer service?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Probably
god.
me going to town and getting my haircut.
Yep. That map only has 4 fields.
Yep. He was trying to be.
Like a fucking...
What?
It's like a corn belt map.
Yeah, he was trying to be realistic to the area, so he didn't want to break it up, and so I understand that. He did a good job on like the roads and the detail that's in here for the this 1X, even though there's not much for fields, has more detail than a lot of other maps that are bigger.
Yeah.
It's always tornado warnings in central Alberta in March. What are you talking about? Yeah, corn. Of course, right?
Are you talking on your stream right now too?
Yes. If I do a lot of talking to the stream, I will mute myself. But
Oh. So like is your like little picture in the corner on the screen like fucking like the actual time right now or no?
what time? Like in game?
No, like your little live picture that I can see you in right now. It like looks like it's really delayed.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Like a 30-second delay.
I don't know why it's so delayed. Like random. Like when I was commenting when he was on Twitch, it was like almost instant.
Oh.
So I don't know what I have to set to make my stream not be delayed, but maybe there's nothing I can do. I don't know.
I feel like my YouTube was more delayed than my Twitch ever has been.
Yeah. Like when you were asking something, I was like replying. Like you were pretty quick to read my response. So
He pays
Second.
attention to his viewers.
he does.
Uh-huh. That's not true.
He more so pays attention to who he's friends with.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's the same as me. Like if I know somebody more than somebody else, I'm probably going to respond to their comment first.
Yeah, typically. Sometimes it, depending on if I'm focused, I'll miss a chat and then I go back to it like, oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
I go back to it later.
Latency, yeah. My Starlink's probably not the greatest. Latency isn't great on it. It's fast speeds, but the MS and the latency is not great on it.
Well, I think your stream's going better than they had before as far as buffering.
Yeah, I haven't had a single drop frame, so my settings must be tuned good.
Nice.
Finally.
Hey, we need to play Halo at some point soon.
Rusty and I played it last night.
What the fuck?
Might have time later to play it.
You better.
Set it up in Streamlabs. Okay, well I use Streamlabs too. Or what my latency's at.
I don't know if you'd want to stream me kicking your ass, but
I don't think I ever lose to you. If we play against each other, I don't think you ever beat me.
that's false. I beat you once.
No. Okay, once
Yeah.
maybe. That's about it.
Yep, me, you, and Eric and Drosty were playing, and I won on that live wire map when we had bots and BRs.
All right. Yeah, I suppose we did. I won't be able to change it right now anyway, Squatch, but it's in video. I think it's in streamer output, but I can't see it at the moment. forget what my latency's at, or I think it's when you go to click live, you have it's the settings in there, right, for latency. Maybe I just forget. Combines always need to be unloaded.
Too bad the game can't actually pick up how much chaff would be in that sample, but
Yeah, that'd be nice.
well, I mean, if it's an ideal, like you probably plug your augers.
No, they plug the choppers. They have no problem with cleaning grain. They are our neighbors even have an X9, and they said like the ideals actually have a cleaner sample.
Oh yeah. Well,
Doubtful.
they
Yeah.
probably don't know how to run it.
Okay. But I do know my one neighbor, like he's always had older deers, and he said they were always like John Deere has been the worst in canola for like ever. Like they do not do a good job of canola, and I think John Deere, like the X9s actually do a really good job, so they've obviously changed something, because John Deere used to be shit in canola.
Yeah, the S series is really bad.
And my neighbor, he's like we demoed an X9, he's like, I don't think I've ever done that nice of a job in canola ever.
Yep.
So I do think they have some areas they shine in for sure, and obviously they don't plug the back end, but
Lexion's really good in canola too.
Dad and I were talking, and he's like, well, if Ideal doesn't get their stuff figured out, he's like, well, where do we go? Because we've always dealt with, our dealership, because the Massey combines, they've always been super good. And we're like, if we keep having these chopper issues, like last year doing canola was like very frustrating. So it was like we were silage cutting, and then the back end, it was just terrible. So he's like, well, where do we go? He's like, I guess maybe we try like a Kloss.
Yep.
But we don't really have any dealers close, and they've done a shit ton of upgrades, so we're gonna see how this year goes. They've changed the chopper, and they've changed the angle, but the problem wasn't the chopper. The stuff coming out of the rotors was bridging before it got to the chopper, so it wasn't even the chopper plugging. It was bridging coming out of the rotors before it got to the chopper.
You also had really green stalks on your canola last year.
Well, the last 2 years, our canola hasn't dried down, so that's also, it hasn't totally been the combine's fault, because before we got the Ideal, the last year we had the Massey was plugging too.
Oh yeah.
So it's definitely been maybe what we've been spraying hasn't been working on the canola, so there's been probably a few factors for sure.
I've never plugged a chopper.
Yeah, well, I had it until about 3 years ago, and it seems to be a common thing now. We were last year we had the Massey, we were plugging it a bit too, which I thought was weird because never had a problem normally.
Yeah. I've plugged a rotor once. I've plugged a lot of headers, like feeder houses, but other than that.
Yeah, made it along. Well, this guy. Just filling all these
Happy to
bins.
see him.
Hide along. Pentagon does. Yeah, Pentagon's a little far away from us. We did our 8700 Massey we bought is from Pentagon, and we just
Oh, you bought a combine from the Pentagon?
God, I knew someone was gonna
tractor.
Ha 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 ha.
And our service was just not good from them.
Should go with the government.
Yeah. We bought a tractor. I'm like, oh, we got this hydraulic leak on the back, during harvest. And they're like, oh, well, we'll maybe fix it after harvest. And we're like, no, we need it fixed now. They just weren't willing to even. And we normally deal with Trochu Motors anyway, so we're just like, all right, well, you guys do Massey stuff too, so now we've always bought combines from them.
Decals for that.
Oh, Jake. Now you're gonna make him upset.
He's always upset. Ben is always worked up about something.
Well, hopefully the new payloader he's in is working.
Doubt it. He probably.
Probably not. He's driving it.
The comb or red deer? Red deer. We bought from them. I just didn't feel like their service was super great, but we didn't deal with them much. We've always dealt with Troshu, where we buy all our combines from, and before Troshu Motors
You're
was
dumping your grain on the ground there.
Am I? No, you
No.
silly goose.
Well, just how your augers sound.
It's in the hole.
Uh-huh. That's your definition of the hole. I can see why you're having problems in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oof.
That has nothing to do with it. I think
I hate how those augers walk on you or move. Just
Well,
stay above the hole.
I kind of drove over the hopper that had a collision on it, so
I
No.
even made it fucking extendable and retractable, and he still drives over it.
yeah. Well, who wants to do that every time?
Hey, man.
I love all the augers, but yeah, I do not want to have to get out and manually run them. I mean, I'll do it just for you this one time, but I forget what control it is too. It's
Oh yeah, you have to use left mouse for this, right mouse for that, both mice for
yeah.
both buttons for something else.
Both mice.
I mean, it's the only
Mice.
way you can really do
Both
it,
mice.
but which way does it go?
Wait, no, that's
mices.
plural of moose.
Meese?
Yeah. Mises.
Mises.
There's the proper way of doing it.
You gotta do it again, I wasn't watching.
I really want to farm King Auger.
Well, you get a model together and I'll get in the game.
Do any work on that Patriot? Or you find that?
Yeah, I did, and I pulled it out of ATS, and that's all I've done so far.
I gotcha.
All right, Tad, today's the day.
Hey man, I got canola and a combine.
Oh. Yeah. Dealt with Lacombe. Okay, well, I think Lacombe's good. Heard good things.
Can the people watching your stream hear us talking?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I can just hear like how fucking abusive you are to us.
Yeah.
I can see
Wow.
we're all in group therapy.
Yeah. I can easily mute you so they can't hear you. I normally do that if the chat gets a little rowdy.
No fun.
Us?
Here?
Never.
Me would get rowdy? What?
Us?
Me?
I mean, I haven't done it in a long time. There's a
You?
couple streams on Spring Creek I should have muted more.
You're just no fun.
Yeah, no fun. Everyone else is like,
Sure.
man, these guys talk about garbage.
They're garb.
They're
Yeah, I said
garbage.
it.
Like, yeah. So what? Oh, we're
Got
finally
a
gonna be
problem
done
with
this
it?
field. Yeah. I think I need more than 2 combines running. That's my problem. Forever with 2 combines.
Yeah, 2 ideals, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. You haven't got the new Midas tires on here. Midas? Yeah.
Might as well.
That's what all the new ideals out at the dealership have. Like, I said, how come you went with Midas? You guys have been like either Goodyear or I think that's what they were before, and they're like, well, this is the only tires we could get at the time, like during COVID when there was a shortage of rubber.
Yep.
They're like, that's the only tires we could get. I mean, it looks really good on it. Kind of makes it sit higher. It's got some different sizes, but I quite like it.
No wonder everybody had kids during COVID. They were short
No
on
rubbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. I was waiting to make a joke.
rubber.
I figured as soon as it said rubber, that was one of the jokes coming. Pretty easy to know what's coming.
Yep. especially with us.
Yeah. Usually sexual.
Oh yeah.
Not all the time.
Yeah, like 5% of the time not. Actually, we
No,
were
it's
doing really good
5.5.
earlier today, and we've been doing pretty good today, actually. I was surprised.
We can be civilized.
Yes.
That's just because I wasn't here. Once I got here, it got worse.
Instigator.
Bad influence, man.
Yep.
I was doing okay before I ever came here.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not. I used to watch
Yes,
you
I
guys. Haven't changed since I used to watch when random streamed. I remember did you first join them when they were playing on Lincoln Creek?
For
Or was it
Farm
before that?
Sim, yes, I was technically playing and like talking
Before
to
that.
him before that, but that was the first time
So.
playing. And I don't know what you're talking about. There's not like there's video proof of what I've ever said before.
No, of course not. It's all respectable.
I was planning to go to Harvard before that.
And then you met Jake. Both Jakes.
There's two?
Yeah. Double trouble. Fire's like in the ground almost. Too much weight for the 2150. 2150, even though that's a big card, it's just ugly looking.
We need to do some Brant cards.
Oh, yeah. Brands still do carts? I think they do, don't they?
Yep, they're just like green now, and they still make blue ones. They usually got black rims.
Interesting. I think you get black rims on the Balzer one, too.
Yeah, Balzer's just like an ugly looking cart though.
I like the bigger ones, like the 2550 and like the 2800. I like the look of them, but smaller ones I think are ugly. When they get taller with the taller extensions, I think they look good.
Yeah. I want to do like a smaller Hallmaster.
Yeah. Yeah, do their tandem axle now. Their new tandem axle.
Yeah. Don't they have like a 2300? 2300?
2300, yeah. Just big enough to fill a Super B.
Yeah, that one looks cool.
Is what they said there, why they did it. They said before what was their biggest before? Yeah, 2000, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. And they said everybody's complaint was it just wouldn't fill a Super B.
Well, they just didn't know how to fill it with the combine then.
Oh yeah, you can definitely heap it, but I've had it before where we've heaped our 1600 and the scale starts flickering. It doesn't even read anymore. Got our cart guy and they're like, "Can I come to you guys?" We're like, "No, stay there. Do not move." The scale's flickering. You should not be driving.
Who needs to know weights?
Yeah, well. We keep track of it all because that's how we sell our grain. Well, we have a scale on an iPad that keeps track of it, and then we also have the grain cart person writes it down on a piece of paper. So we have like a grid. So you have like your tar, your net, and your gross, and all that stuff. So you record what you dumped, what you had on, what field you're in, what bin. That way we have 2 copies, a paper copy and a iPad copy. And that's how we that's how we market our grain. Rather than doing the old-fashioned way and, measuring bins and stuff.
That's too organized for me.
Well, it's way easier. You're like, I want to sell so many tons of this stuff. What do I have? Just nice to do it that way. Going that way. Where's my other guy at? Up there. I like this 2550 looks way nicer. When you get the triple axle. Hey Mathos, you doing, man? Hey Tyler. Ah, it's actually cold down in the basement. Freezing. Nice to build a new house and then I'll have an office upstairs.
When are you doing that?
Well, we got our 3 acres picked out and just have to submit it to the county for approval for an acreage.
Oh, you're just gonna leave the house you're in now and just
Yeah.
live somewhere else?
Yeah, I just can't. We just can't build it here. This house is part of the farm, so.
Okay,
There's-
I'll come live in that one, and then I'll go on the farm with you.
There's no real way to say if I end up dying or something and my wife doesn't want to stay on the farm, then there's no way she could like sell. If we build a house here or we renovate this one, there's no way she could sell it and get her money out to leave. Like my parents would have to like buy her out, and we don't want to have that situation. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna go build on the quarter because there's no houses on the quarter because we're on a gore strip. Our house and my parents' house.
Oh yeah.
They're just on like the 60. So there's nothing on the actual quarter that most of the farm is on, so. Almost fry time, hay? You doing some hay? Yeah, we're gonna go do that, and I don't know if my parents, I think my one dad's sister was maybe thinking of moving to Olson, and maybe she'd live here, I'm not sure. So yeah, we were kind of looking at building here, like renovating, and it just wasn't. My dad's like, he's like, as much as I'd love you guys to be right there because you already have the services and stuff, it makes sense. But he said it's just not viable for the future.
He's probably planning on killing you.
Well, no,
Yeah.
It's just like my parents live 200 feet away from this house, and he's like, I wish my grandparents didn't build that close. He's like, I wish they would have built further away, so. Because then you have this problem of you need somebody to live in this house, but and it's part of the farm, so you can't just have anybody. So it's
That's true.
oh, almost field time, right? Yeah, we got about a month. Wow, still a lot of snow here. We usually don't get seed until the end of April anyway, so we're probably a good month and a little bit away yet still. Spring is going to be later for a lot of people here.
How much snow do you guys have?
Oh, a good 1.5 feet, 2 feet still.
That's it?
Yeah. I don't think we got
can't
as much
even-
as you guys did.
Yeah, we can't even get through the road with the 4-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, no, we don't got that much.
The road grader gave up on a few roads.
All our roads are completely dry. The gravel roads are all completely dry. Not a speck of snow on them.
Oh yeah.
It's just fields and stuff that have a fair bit of snow in them still.
Yeah, I could barely push through the field with the 4-wheel drive the other day.
Here, you keep going up this trail, I'll follow you.
Okay.
We'll see that combine later. My combines are too far apart now. It's hectic trying to keep up with these guys.
I feel like South Sask and Bueller made the yields on Edgewater a little bit lower than most maps.
I think so. Definitely on some of the lentils are really low yielding.
This is flax.
Yeah, flax.
And like I haven't even filled this cart on the canola yet, and I've done quite a bit.
I think he made them pretty realistic anyway.
Most likely.
And they are, like, as much as it's a 1x map, they are still really small fields. So if you're making a realistic yield for that small of a field, it's gonna seem really small.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish this was like a 4x. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. I feel like even on single player, you can probably outgrow it.
Oh, as a 1x, yeah.
I'm planning to combine all the fields, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bet you into a problem where it's just, I don't know, it's nice size because it's like, okay, well, I can start combining a field and be done within an hour, which is nice for like content or like just playing if I only have like an hour or something. But then you don't also get a lot of crop of it, so that's the only thing that, like, which we seem to be pretty good at. It depends on the map size. To me, I know you want to make a realistic yield because that's the way the crop is, but usually you need to tailor it to the map size, I feel like. Like, yeah, the fields are smaller on Edgewater, but you still need to have the yield there, so it, because, like, you know, I don't have that many bins down, and I'm not going to have to put many down on Edgewater because you don't get enough off the fields to, you can't really farm BTO, but that, I mean, that's how they chose to do it.
I mean, it's kind of alright since it's only a single player map, but it'd still be nice to like fill, 10, 12 bins.
Yeah. But you had to farm the whole map for that.
Yep.
I've got 2 25k bushel bins already filled on this field. And I got
That's crazy.
I got a couple other, probably, the 2 big bins I was in was at 874,000 liters, and that was 25,000 bushels, and I got, the other ones are 100,000 liters, so it's about a 5,000 bushel. I got almost 5,000 bushel bins filled too.
Did those meridians on the hoppers come with the map or what?
No, they're Bueller's bins, which we have them on the server.
Do we?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. I just
Did
the
have them in
smaller
your
ones
folder.
down. Yeah, I got like 6 of them on my farm here, but yeah, I forgot there's different sizes because yours look bigger than mine, but I guess there's one size bigger. I forgot.
Yeah, it's an 1806.
Yeah.
In diameter, 6 ring, I guess, is what that stands for.
Yeah, I think I got the 1805.
And they're lightened up too, so they're not Bueller's original ones, because Eric, like, first week lightened all the textures up on bins, so I went in and did the same with Bueller's bins.
How long ago did you do that?
Well, the update's on the server, so you should have the lighter bins.
Here, where's my fucking farm here? I think these ones are lighter.
I would assume so, but yeah. Should have it. I updated it on the server when I did it, so.
Oh yeah.
I had him on there. Well, this other guy doesn't get a pass. Yeah, just one of those things where it's probably the right color, but as soon as you put it to giants, it changes it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be done this
Yeah.
field.
Yeah, base game bins are like really dark.
Yeah. I can't stand how dark they are. I can't use them.
I find that with like the UDIM Chrome in this game too, it seems really dark.
Yeah. Oh, we got a tinderchat.com bot in the chat.
Ooh.
Tad needs that. He's not married. I'm married.
Hey, man,
Tinder's
I'm basically
Tinder's
married.
terrible. Would not recommend it.
Me neither. I've been there. Especially out in BC, you should see some of the creatures on there.
Creatures.
They're all covered in moss and
Oh yeah.
come out
Swamp
of the-
animal.
Come out of the woods.
Basically like a fucking grizzly bear painted pink or something.
That's scary.
Oh yeah. Should try the bars in BC, it's even worse.
I'm good. Tell you, the one thing about saving on a 1X, it's just so fast.
And loading into it.
Yes. Spring Creek always took a while.
Oh yeah. So is Drosty working on Raymore now or what?
He was, and then he said Turtle sent him an update and it messed up a bunch of the trees he'd placed, so he'd lost motivation.
Oh, Turtle did an update?
Yeah. Well, he's got the swathing off on Edgewater working on his map now,
Oh.
and he added the peas and lentils and flax as well to the map, which it upped the file size a little bit, but not too bad. And then he dynamically loaded some bins and my 49x100. That's why those are updated by him on the server.
Yeah.
They're dependencies, so you need them to play the map, I guess. Like, well, let's just hold off because I got to update my 49x100 still. So let's get the new color stuff on there before we get too carried away.
Yeah. So fuck. So like in reality, like Turtle should have asked Drosty to send him a copy of his.
Well, I think
and
he
then
did.
all that.
Rossi sent him a copy, and then whatever he did had broke some stuff, but I think he's fixed it. So,
Oh, so that's all right.
but I'm not sure where we're at on. I finished the farmlands for his map too, so
Oh,
it has 102 farmlands. I painted them all by hand, so people better appreciate it.
what a good man you are.
You're like, oh, I can't farm this field because it's part of this other one. You can blame me, but you shouldn't, because I think I got them pretty well good. A little bit
Well-
hard on a 16x block size, but
Yeah.
and then there's only like 6 or 7 farmyards, so there's not a lot.
No.
But I
Be
made
enough
sure,
for the survey.
yeah, I made sure I painted them all separate. So I'm
There
buying.
needs to be 12 farmyards before I play.
Oh God. Oh Jake, it'd be difficult, eh?
What a needy whore.
Why would I be difficult?
Hey, just peaches and cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Random put out a new video.
Is Random not in VC right now?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Fuck, you're quiet.
Oh, he's putting out a
Yeah.
video. It's concentration.
Come on, man, multitask.
That's one thing I'm apparently not good at.
Yeah, I like how women always say like men can't multitask, and then as soon as they like start texting on their phone, they just have no idea what you just said.
Oh, my wife does. She still listens to me. Me? She'd be like, so what do you say? I'm like, what? You were talking? Like, I was busy reading something. She's like, I know. I'm like, well, then why would you talk to me when I'm in the middle of reading an article? Come on. I'm not good at multitasking. Neither is anyone else on the server either, so.
Speak for yourself.
Bullshit.
Okay, then. Dad, you're a good multitasker?
Oh yeah.
You know Jake's a good multitasker.
Yeah, I can do stuff and listen to people talk unlike somebody else.
Yeah.
I can farm sim and receive head, like you guys wouldn't even know.
Jesus. I was gonna say Jake can
That's where the
multitask.
moaning comes from.
Yeah, that's usually me.
You're noisy, eh? You're one of those guys.
Oh yeah. Gotta make them feel good about themselves somehow.
Combines are done. We finished. Fill me up, buddy. Jeez, that took well over 2 hours to finish.
How many acres is that field?
That is a good question. Oh, why does it not show? That's weird. Spring Creek, it showed. Is that like a map thing? I thought. Oh, there it showed for a second. 325. Just shows up for a brief second. 5 is 242, and 1 is 262. 325. Yeah, that's what it is.
Is there a town on that map?
Right here.
I'm not looking at it. Hold on. Right where?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
That's all you get. Store. And then there's a sell point on the other end.
Oh yes.
That's it. And then a farm. That's it. Kept it pretty basic. I know the farm sim guy did like a map tour and everybody was like rude in the comments, and he's like, well, if you don't like it, just don't play it. Like, nobody cares if you don't like the map. Simple. People do, some people don't. I think it's something different, but
Is this like your first time playing on it right now or no?
I've played on it. I'd recorded a few videos, I just never edited them. So
Oh yes.
I'd played 8 hours in this map beforehand.
Jesus.
I was in the dilemma like Edgewater. I'm like, well, I have a video recorded that I haven't finished editing. I don't really want to stream on it, but yet I'm doing that on this map. So
Yeah.
streaming before the videos, I wanted to put like a nice like what I did for Edgewater when I had like a little thing to music. I wanted to do that for this map, but I haven't.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get like some combine footage and then get some seeding footage, get a whole bunch of that footage and then put it in and then do one of those videos, but still haven't found the music I want to put it to yet. Baling's gonna be fun.
You should round bale.
Yeah, not a chance.
Oh come on.
I hate round baling with passion.
Even random round bales.
Yeah, but he loves it.
Meh.
You love it enough to do it. I can't. Can't bring myself to do it. don't get who likes to stop. Like, I've square bailed my whole life and I've never had to stop. I can't fathom why people want to stop all the time to do a bail. Makes no sense.
I don't know, man.
Never get anything done.
It's cowboy things.
I can bail circles around a round bailer. I just gotta press 2 buttons and my accumulator drops the bales wherever I want.
You have an accumulator in real life too?
Yep.
Ooh.
Drop our bales in 2s, and that way I can just come sideways with a stacker and pick them up.
Oh yeah.
Their stacker picks up 2 at a time, so. I can't believe I'm doing
Don't
here.
you have one of those? Don't you have one of those little things that freaking does it in? Oh, is that your accumulator? That thing that like stacks them on top of each other, or do you have one that like lays them beside each other?
No, we just have the ones that come with the Heston baler, and just drops 2 at a time beside each other.
I thought I saw one of those like things that stacks like 4 on top of each other in your yard one time.
No, but Barag does have the ones that stack 3 high, the fiber ones, the fiber stackers, and then there's also fiber accumulators, and then fiber accumulators that do 5 wide.
Ooh.
But the accumulator that comes in our baler, they no longer make them with the new balers. It's all fiber accumulators now, so it's either fiber accumulator that drops 2 or 3, or a fiber accumulator that drops 5, or the stacker one. Those are your options. Alright. Auger. Oh. We're all the way down. He's in the ground.
I really need to put Courseplay in my mods folder.
Good. Hey Bruce, how you doing, man? Tyler, these are all Bueller's bins, I believe. The flat bottoms and could be wrong. I know Eric on our server's done a bunch as well, but pretty sure these are Bueller's. I just lightened up the textures. That's the only difference I did. But no, I didn't get close enough. If we're gonna fill this bin too, these bins fill super quick. We might be close. We filled almost 40% of our bin capacity in this yard of one field. I'm gonna bring out your bagger, Tad.
Ooh.
Who knows how it will work. Last time I brought it out on Edgewater when I was just testing it for to make a video, and it started going backwards all by itself all over the map.
Oh.
I had to try and catch it. I don't know. Well, I converted it, so obviously it's not completely error-free, but I was like, what the hell? I just started driving on its own, and I'm like, okay, well, that's weird.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's like, we need a blooper reel for that. Had to use your 110 auger here, though. You need it basically to fit a Super B in here. You need the 110.
Yeah.
What we need is a 16-inch. We need the all that big framing and stuff augers. We need one of those big puppies.
A 16 125.
Yeah, we need one of those big girls.
I tried to get the model from Brandt themselves, but they won't give it to me.
Well, I'm sure they wouldn't. They'd be pretty stingy on that stuff.
Yeah. Cocksuckers.
Generally have to ask the smaller companies because they're usually willing to give a model out as long as you sign an NDA.
Yeah.
The big companies are like, nope.
And
I just model it myself.
Yep.
I really like how the hoses turned out on that brand.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Especially on the Redondo.
You just need the little wheels on the end there that go sideways.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely know what those are for, because now that we got the teleswing on our Farm King.
Well, yeah, because they guide it when it touches the ground and when it's going out.
Yep. Certainly do. Yeah, I can get you more detailed pictures if you want them.
Yeah, you should. I'm also gonna remake the. I'm gonna remake where the Redondo meets the auger there, and I'm gonna make that like accordion flexible tubing there,
Oh, yeah.
because it'll be an easy skin mesh to make.
Yeah. Well, you could just take the one off the AGI auger, 'cause it's got that skin mesh already there.
Is that like you can export meshes skinned from GE now into Blender?
No. If you
No,
took it out, you'd have to reskin it.
I thought that one guy did something like that.
Kim has, last I heard, he has been so busy with work he hasn't had time to finish it. But yeah, the thing he was working on is you could take a skin mesh model, do the edits you wanted to it, export it back in, and it wouldn't change any of the skin meshes, so you wouldn't have to
Skin.
well, yeah, re-separate everything and put it in its proper spot. Be nice.
Oh yeah, like for a combine or something.
Yeah, because I was looking at your 9950 tank, and I'm like, I want to do the bigger one, like the 30. Is it the 1300 or the
91-300?
91-300? I'm like, I want to do that, and I looked, and I'm like, we'll see how hard it would be. I could just take what Tad did and like scale it up, right, for the tank. But I look and I'm like, oh, he separated a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at all the things he separated in the 9950, and I'm like, it's gonna be a next year project, I think.
Yeah, because the whole auger had to separate everything out of there.
Yeah, the auger is part of the tank, but it is simpler because I can just look at what you separated and then separate the same stuff, so I don't have to do too much thinking. You've already done the thinking.
True.
But I want to do the bigger new tank. It's on my list, but we just filled two Super Bs again. Or use the 125 Westfield auger. Yeah, just the auger's just a little out of scale, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I forgot about that big auger.
There was some sort of issue with it too. I can't remember what it was, but maybe it was only in 19.
Yeah.
Remember you go on a server or something, it like wouldn't unload after a certain time, then you have to like reload it.
Yeah, I think it had MP problems in 19.
Yeah.
If Giants would have just properly scaled their 90-foot one in the DLC, that would have been a nice go-to, but just didn't get the
that thing's,
scale
like,
right.
So out of scale, it's not even funny.
Just looks so
It's like
bad.
It's like an 8-inch, like 60-foot.
I know. And I know Retro was like working on it, but he was waiting till Kim got that skin mesh thing, so he didn't have to do all that extra work. And I'm like, I don't blame you. I'd probably do the same thing. We're gonna fill this bin, and I'm gonna have to. I might take a little bit of wheat to the sell point, because I don't really want to tie one of these bins up for a little tiny bit of wheat. Kind of want to
Once
save.
Kim gets that skin mesh thing done, I'm gonna do that right-hand auger Elmer part.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Then we can wreck combine augers.
Yep.
What's needed? Full already? load one more hopper. Let's take 199. Oh, he just, that's how he did it. He just took the bottom of the meridian. Thanks. Turned him into a hopper. I don't think we're gonna put any more in there. We will, make an AutoDrive course to the sell point. Yeah, I'll do that. I think I have to make a target first. I can just go into edit mode. Oh. There's already AutoDrive courses. Hmm. I'll see where this point goes. How many fields on the map? 8, I believe. But there's 3 really small ones, I think. 4 or 5 big ones. I mean, he's got nice ditches. He's got Turtle put the same grass in his map, which is nice. Not that damn meadow grass from Giants. That meadow grass just bothers me.
I like it.
Yeah?
Purely for the fact that if you want a grass field, it shows up as different grass than the meadow grass.
That makes sense.
You can kind of play it to be different.
Yeah, this stuff stays the same, doesn't it? I think.
I thought Edgewater had like alfalfa and shit on it, but it doesn't.
No.
No. Hey, mouse. Back, thank you.
But I guess a guy could always change the meadow grass texture on the map to be something better.
Yeah.
The canola textures on Edgewater, are they base game?
I believe so. Not the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are. As far as I know, anyway.
Never noticed all the like the leaves and the stubble until I started playing on Edgewater.
Yeah. But I was watching his video the other day, and he said they have not figured out how to like leave chopped straw when like picking up the canola and flax and stuff. If you're spreading it, you know how it doesn't leave anything behind.
Yeah, it's doing it right now.
So they haven't figured out how to make that work, because with whatever they're doing, it just doesn't allow that, I guess. So I know Random was wondering too, and I was wondering the same.
Yeah, I mostly just wanted to make sure it wasn't
A thing that
bug or
you
something.
thing.
or like some. I want to be sure it's something they knew about.
Yeah. I think they're working on it, but or trying to make it possible. I'm just not sure if it is possible. We want to make our point out here. Weed anyway.
How many people are watching your stream right now?
18. It's been anywhere from like 15 to 30, I think, today, this afternoon.
Ooh.
Not many, but I got my usuals. That's all that matters.
I bet you if you take your socks off, they'll be like 75.
Yeah, and what, 20 of them will be your fake accounts?
Oh yeah. I'll be screen recording that shit.
Yeah, I knew it. You'll be just throwing your pipeline money at me. Right, how do we pause this? Well, I got that all joined, but I did make a point at the farm, so this thing still won't drive itself back. Damn it. We'll see if the next guy will at least make it. Still our last Super B of wheat. Oh, these guys are going to be able to pass each other on the road. It'd be funny. Go. Once I get out of that field, I'm probably going to sim anyway and see if our oats are ready soon. Maybe at least get the bagger out. Get her greased. See if she does anything funky on stream.
We should really actually convert that, like, for real.
Well, I've been working on it. I'd like to get it. I know a few people on the server would like to use it.
Oh, you've, like, been working on it recently?
Well, it's usable.
Oh, okay. I thought you just, like, quickly threw it through and got it in game, and then we're, like, just kind of waiting on me. But
No, I just...
Get it working, all the power to you. I'm just saying I didn't know that you had it too far.
I did a little work on it, but I haven't used it much. Like, it fills the bag just fine, but
Oh, yeah.
we just don't
Yeah,
have
still need to
we
do
don't
the
have an extractor, so I can't unload the bag.
I forgot about that, actually.
I mean, pretty easy just to convert the old extractor and then overlay a model once it's done.
Yeah.
At least get the bare bones, and then you can tweak it from there.
I want to model up a near Alta.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to do a Brandt extractor?
No, I want to do that near Alta with, like, the roller and everything on it.
Things, yeah. Interesting.
You've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Naralta. Interesting, for sure. The wrong thing. All right. Farm.
Oh shit.
Mess here. Good there. Yeah. Deleting the wrong ones here. All right, we got some AutoDrive now. One truck we have to send to the field. So, try that. Actually, AutoDrive will make turns for you. I think you've always been able to make turns, DeLong. If you click on random, even taught me this. If you click on one point and then you hover over another one and you use your scroll wheel and your mouse, it will make
I think
curves.
it was a 22 feature. I don't think you could do it in
Oh.
19.
Oh, okay.
Also, credit where credit is due. Jake taught me that.
Oh. Yeah, I think I.
Use TPF, I tell you what.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't.
maybe I showed TPF, but I think I learned it from you.
I remember on a stream of random was saying that you could do. I don't remember. Pretty sure I'd seen it somewhere else, but then yeah, I had forgot about it until you guys mentioned it or showed me again. Yeah. I know, it's super nice, and you don't have any janky like lines to make turns. It's quite nice.
You know, activate that other mission. Jake.
Stuff like that. Annoying thing is I gotta send another truck to sell 5%. Yeah, the corner thing is handy. Jake's our AutoDrive specialist.
Oh, piss.
What? What'd you do?
Ran out of fucking fuel.
Oh, pulling a brunk. I guess I can't quite call you a brunk till you've done it 3 times in one night. That's a
You
brunk.
did that?
Yeah. 3 times in one night.
Classic Broncos.
Yeah, we'll send this guy as well.
We can do that lumber mill revival, Jake, next if you want to grab that curtain side trailer.
Yeah, where's it at?
It's on the island. Then once I dump off this slab here.
The island
no
where
turn.
all your vehicles are in the water now. You've made your
That was
own
wrong.
vehicle island. Oh. On a really good turn there. I might have to change that turn. Like go in the ditch. What's our other guy doing? I'll be damned, he made it. Have a cool little sell point here, putting a bunch of giant stuff together. You got concrete blocks hanging in the middle of nowhere. I want to park underneath that thing. Make sure he makes the turn here. Oh, we have a problem. I didn't make my point far enough away. How do you move your your point, Jake? Like if I have an unload point, can I move it to like the next thing?
You just grab the point. But
Oh,
otherwise, you have to remove the saved waypoint.
how do you move the points?
Right click.
Oh, right click. Okay, thank you.
Usually that's what I just do. I need to adjust where the truck lands. Just grab it.
Yeah, I got her. Thank you. I gotta unload this back trailer because he's not gonna unload it apparently. Their truck's here. People actually wait for you to leave and then they cross again. Awesome. If he makes the turn here, it's gonna be... Well, I think we can drive through those things. Oh, my other guy drove right through it. Oh, maybe the point's too far for just a single trailer? That's annoying. God, you get it right for one guy, but it's not good enough for the other guy.
Oh,
Damn it, Mayhem. I think these guys will hit each other on the road, though. Turn corners. Auger down, don't hit the power line going through our yard here.
We'll hit them anyway.
Huh?
What?
How do you not nail them?
Said you'll hit them anyway.
Maybe. Try my best not to. We could do... Oh, we need combines, too. Oh, here. Yeah, so I tried to put the simple IC where it would be. This is where you close your green tank in real life. I forget what I put on there. And then your ladders up here as well in real life, and then your window wipers. Oh, your folding auger. I think your folding auger's down here too, but we don't have that on ours. We'll have it on our new one, so I think I just put it on this screen at the time because I didn't know where it was. Now our new one will have it, so I should be able to see where it is. Tad, you're quiet.
I'm trying to refuel my combine here.
Struggling?
Yep.
Maybe it's more than just fuel. It is a deer after all.
Well, at least the deer ran long enough to burn through its fuel.
Ooh.
Now, see, in my game, I don't even have a fuel tank on these ideals if you look down there. I don't have... I was pretty sure I had that in the XML, and I thought I had the collision mask right, but something I'm still missing, obviously, if I don't have fuel showing up. They just go and go and go.
Run forever.
No. Each 45 is fairly big. Gonna get some carts washed and stuff. What I should be doing. Let's go park them over in the yard for now. I don't have a lot of equipment on this save yet, but these oat fields are going to be ready. You should look here. Oh, I was like, why am I combining wheat in June? So he's got it so you can do like winter wheat and okay. So I could wonder why I was combining in June so early. Gotta go a long ways to do the oats.
Does that map start you with a bunch of stuff seeded or what?
Yep. Yeah, the whole... I didn't use the spring mod on it either, I don't think. Gives me wheat and oats. Yeah, I think we gotta go to September. Get some oats ready. I wonder how many bags we can fill. I'd like to fill some bins too. I'm sure I'll have plenty of room to do both. Mind you, both these oat fields are smaller than the field I just did. Next time we're gonna split that field up. It's half a section basically. Guy off. Where other- Go buying a bagger. Even got your little different colors on here. Which color is this? I can't even tell. Just white. Remember those light whips in 19 there, Tad?
Oh yeah.
The good old Massey. That was fun. I can't get him to work. All right, I'll take a look. And you couldn't get it to work. And then I realized that I was using a tension belt configuration, and they needed to be in the mod description.
Yeah, and then I did the same thing with the different colored beacons on the
Yeah.
S series.
You're like, oh my god, why are you wasting your time? All you had to do was do a mod description thing. I'm like, I know. That was a long few days. Wonder if it's like that in 22, if you use tension belt configuration, if it still needs to be in the mod description, or it needs to be in specialization type. Probably.
I don't think you probably wouldn't even need to use tension belts now with all the
No, you don't.
the designs.
But oh,
I
offense.
need 2 wooden planks, mischief.
What do you need planks for? I would build a bridge.
To build the bridge to get to the broken lumber mill.
Yeah.
Put our combines in just for some maintenance. We're not fixing them. Don't worry.
I've got the beams and the concrete to finish the lumber mill.
Gosh, Dad.
Whoa!
I heard you. Huh. Making a little comment there. Oh.
Run back to Smithville and pull another vehicle out.
No.
You grab the
No.
you grab the wood.
Yeah.
Good ass.
You can grab my GMC if you want. You can't get it there. Where can you get planks from on this map?
Oh. I think maybe the log station.
Better just run to Black River quick. That sawmill's not close to or not very far from that tunnel, you know?
Yeah. Now you get wooden planks at the warehouse.
Which one?
The one on the bottom left.
By the Drummond Island tunnel?
Put my fucking header down.
Yeah, it'll probably be faster to go to Black River and then just come through.
On.
Yeah.
Won't put my header down.
It keeps shut.
Or you can take that truck there if you want it, if you want to go off the hill.
Yeah, got that auto trigger door thing. So if you drive through a trigger, it automatically closes doors, and I haven't got stuff in the XML false on the shop. It does that, but why can I not put my header down? Got a mod in here that's an issue with something. Do I have my mouse controlled header shit in here? I hope not. We added that to the Legacy's big pantry doors. When you drive up the truck, they just automatically open.
Oh yeah.
That's what we added it for, but if you add that mod, it does it to every single building. So if you have a trigger that you drive through, and some of these triggers, I don't think I have it. This one trigger sticks way out, so obviously the header's hitting that. I was trying to keep it away from this button. There's something you have to make false in the XML. Obviously it didn't do for my shop. Forgot about it. I think he did end up pulling that thing out of the pantry, so we shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. You're going to take a while to get September, I think. I've been streaming for 3 hours, so maybe we should end it.
You're gonna end your stream, hey?
I'd like to do 3 hours. Cloudy now.
Is that what you say to the wife?
Cloudy now? Yeah.
No, you like to do 3 hours?
Couldn't last that long. Too long, you got stuff to do. Just time for that. Oh, looks good. I like when there's a little bit of sun in the clouds, but almost there. Buy the I have the soil. Why doesn't it show me the other stuff? I swear I'd already bought the soil information, so I just lost $124. I'm gonna self that back. Let's get to some oats. Oatsy. Three-day seasons, I think. Getting hungry too.
My ham.
Alright.
You guys all playing Mud Runner or what?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You guys all like? Is it you can all work for a company stuff and do all objects together?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I do not own that game.
Didn't think they had all that. Well, just tell Landon he gifted it to Drosty already. So
Oh yeah.
tell him you won't play unless somebody buys it for you. He'll probably buy it for you.
What were him and Drosty playing it the other night?
No, I don't think Drosty's played it yet.
The guy makes him buy it for him, then doesn't even play.
A couple more days yet. More days to September. I wonder what my straw field's gonna look like. Probably get weeds in it. Oh yeah. Baling
I
in the
turned
weeds.
weeds off. I'm tired of weeds.
I don't
Yeah, I
mind them
turned
in
that off too.
the smaller maps. I don't mind them.
I just hate how it's so perfect covering.
Well, in the smaller maps, if they have
They don't.
smaller maps, they're not they're supposed to be patchy. This one clearly is not, but
All the fields I've ever seen, they're nice and spread out.
yeah, they can actually have the proper like call it density file for it, so it's only the bigger maps where they're the entire field.
Oh,
Or clearly this one, but
Yeah, idiot.
oh, sorry.
yeah, in Edgewater they'll just be patchy.
I don't like spraying in real life, so I'm not gonna do it in a game.
Oh my, that goes pretty fast. But yeah, if you're on a 1x map, weeds are nice because they actually look proper.
You remember how many hours I spent in that Rogator the past couple years, Eddie?
Huh? You thought you enjoyed it?
Well, it's like fun for like the first 15 minutes of every year, and then you get sick of it.
I don't do any spraying, so
And like, I had to like do the liquid fertilizer with the sprayer, and then turn around and go spray the same field with Roundup. That was annoying. Especially when you get like really shitty fields with like a lot of rocks and piles and trees to go around, and then
Yeah.
you gotta like go spray it again. It's like, oh.
should have bailed that. That's gonna look ugly to bail.
Just drive over the rock pile.
Yeah,
Simple as
that's what
that.
I usually do.
Hey, our oats are ready.
I find it's a lot more effective if you drive over the rock pile with the combine, then it's usually not there next year.
Nice. Putting that in the notes.
Yeah, combine's getting repaired.
You know how you can like drop flags on the John Deere screens for like rocks and stuff?
Yeah.
The one time I had nothing to do and I was running cart, and then all the combines were like it was a really bad crop. And so I just wrote Steve sucks with flags all over the field.
Nice.
And then he like he like had to go rock pick the field. And he found them. he was like it took me forever. I was like following the S, and then I saw the T and everything appear on the screen, and then I realized you were fucking with me.
Bad thing.
That was pretty funny.
Howdy day today for fall. I think that light mod is really good when it's like cloud cover, but
Your game always looks super bright to me.
it's just on this map because it's got the light mod in it. The such sneak whatever, real light
Oh, I see.
built into the map, so it looks quite bright.
What's going on with your map?
My map?
Yeah.
I don't know. Legacy did all the fields, and that's about where it's at.
I thought you were a professional map builder.
Nope. I need roads. Once the roads are splined in, then I can probably do farmlands. Right now, if I do farmlands, it's just fields everywhere. I'm not sure really what's roads and what's what, so I need a little more detail in there before I paint farmland.
Oh yeah.
And I'll do the farmlands. I did all Turtle 102 of his on his map and by hand, so I'll probably do mine.
How many does yours have?
I have no clue. Find out. Hey Ben, how you doing? Did you time him out for that long, Jake?
What?
He's just back now.
No, he probably left. It's only 300 seconds.
Oh.
Ben's just a pussy.
Didn't wanna watch
Gotta
my
go
stream
cry.
anymore.
Oh, did you see his comment in Discord? It's only TPF stream.
Could
Fuck
just
you, Ben.
fucking put him in timeout again for that dumb
Ban
comment.
him. How about that?
I didn't
What
see
did he
it.
do?
Didn't see a
Annoying.
comment.
Now he's calling random.
I'm not annoying.
Nope, never made them. Never. Give me something to do and I'll stop slacking. Damn it, Mayhem.
It's true.
Let me clear the barn. Woo! Went and showered, okay. You're clean. I'll speed up the time a little bit. I don't really like this cloudiness. I want the sun.
About 5 hours on my S series combine. I need to trade it off.
Yeah, I got 5.6 on this ideal. It's probably done.
It's milled.
Yep.
At 6 hours, it catches on fire.
Probably. Alright, I'd like to dump some oats in my cart, please. Oh,
Do you have manual discharge on?
I do. That didn't give me a prompt though for the combine, which is weird. Carts it does. Manual discharge just had an update. They redid their entire code because it was given a Lua error before, so fixed.
Yeah.
They redid
Yeah, I was
their.
gonna say, a few months ago I was using it. I had to get rid of it because it was just wrecking everything.
Yeah, I had to get rid of it too, and then they re-updated it and redid their code, so I've got it on again.
Yeah, it's nicer now.
'Cause I quite like
That's
it.
another thing. Sometimes I forget that I have like manual attached. It's like, why is it not unloading?
Yeah, like the other day.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't get the prompt. I don't know why.
I didn't get the prompt in the combine there for it, which is weird. But we'll buy a bagger. See if it's going to break or not. We also got to do something tad so that this bag is different too.
Here, just hold on. I'm gonna come look.
You have to get it so it spawns back on the pallet again. Oh, they spawn right in my yard. Okay. Now, if I use a bagger, I will have to wait till you get this tracker done. Now, it'll probably motivate me to convert something. I'm gonna want to sell my oats eventually.
Can you make the? I think in 19 the like PTO shaft color to
Yeah.
make it black. I think it was through the tractor. Prefer it to be through the bagger, so then I could just make the PTO color black all the time.
I think you can do that now.
Can you?
Pretty sure it's separate. Seen other stuff with black PTOs. So.
Don't even have to try
Oh,
in the tunnel of the bagger.
guess not. Lights do.
It's missing the light textures too.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I didn't say that I had. Good job at converting it. I mean, it works. Hey, simulation, how you doing, man? I wish this clouds would go away. The lighting is not great.
Easy dev control.
Yes, I know. I can make it sunny.
I do that for screenshots sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely would not take a screenshot in this light because it would not look good. Get the space cut out. What?
I wish I could make the tractor roll forward instead of the bag extend.
Yeah. Well, at the time, Alfalfa had made it like this, and he's like, "Oh, I can." Eventually, with enough time, I can script so the tractor goes forward, but then it never ended up happening. So. Just fine. All right, I have to. O and O. Uh-oh. Manual unloading. I have to frickin' get in the bagger and constantly do the overloading.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be getting rid of that. Damn it.
Oh, and the end piece doesn't come on it.
It does once you get it full enough.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time once it starts filling it. Oh my god. Manual overloading is going to be an issue, I think.
I have a lot of ideas for that bagger now to make it better.
If there's anything we can do, I think I'm going to turn the manual thing off. There we go. There the end comes on.
You should be able to just disable it in your game settings. And then you can turn it back on. If
you're not doing the bagger, yeah.
I think there is an in-game setting, so you can quick turn it off while you're filling the bag.
Let's find out. How's simulation doing? AI workers, maintenance, simple IC, manual discharge. There you go. Ooh, we can.
Yeah, just a quick toggle should be.
Auger wagons. Wonder what the bagger is. Oh, it's scripted as an auger wagon.
Auger wagon.
Yeah, there we go. Gotta get that bag fitting a little better too.
Okay, so you can like switch or like based off of the machine, you can turn it on or off.
I had options between combine, beet harvester, auger wagon, and what was the other one?
Okay, I forgot about
that. Beet harvester, potato harvester, auger wagons, and harvesters.
Nice.
Things.
Well, that's a handy little tool.
Yep.
Can you still adjust the... Did I make it so you can adjust the hitch on that bagger with a mouse control?
One of them we didn't get. Yeah, I can... No, it's just the wheels. There's on the wheels.
I thought I made it so I can adjust the hitch too.
No, I don't think they ever did. It's about as best fitting as I can get it to look. Yeah, we need something for the hitch because all the tractors are so much higher. bagger.
Just try it. Try it like look at mouse controls first.
I will. I don't. Pretty sure there's only one. There is two, but it doesn't do anything. Doing the right mouse. Oh, yeah, it is doing something. Yeah. You do have something on the hitch. Super slow though. That lifts it
Yeah.
up. And I scroll down.
Yeah, there you go. See.
A little bit. Hey, Matrix, I doing, Matt?
That's better.
It fits all right. Yep, Tad back in the day. Little brand. I think I did the fill plane for that, I guess.
Yep.
Been on a roll with the fill planes now. I redid Drossi's JBS manure spreader. Got a nice
Send
fill.
you the side dumps all the time.
Yeah. Oh, they're pretty.
Use for it.
Next gen did that bag model.
I know, it looks good. Oh, it's all like tucked in and wrinkly and stuff.
Yeah.
Sound like 'em.
Way better than that just white cylinder that we used to have. Oh, that is.
Like 'em tight, white, and wrinkly.
Yeah. How a bag should be. And yeah, the other end, there's another button you can hit, and the other end will come on when you're done.
Sick nasty.
Need a way to unload it.
Grab a scoop shovel.
Yeah, the bag extractor.
Then I got to model another end, so then when you hook it on the bagger, a different end shows up. One that like coils around the roller.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
that'd be nice.
Mm.
That'll work perfect, and the bag will shrink back down, look like it's been sucked up. Oh yeah, beauty.
Dry.
Or their combine fixed in there anyway.
Cause yeah, it shouldn't be hard to get a different end on it for the extractor to when
No.
it hooks on.
Same difference as what those ends that disappear and reappear and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
We're gonna need 2 more.
Oh fuck! Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what I could do is I could make the coiled up end appear on the extractor, like it'll be part of the extractor. So then the closed part disappears when you hook it up, and that part appears on the extractor. So then it looks like it's
Yeah.
that'll work.
Yeah, I need to look at that bagger and go through a little bit. I look at my. Oh yeah, there we go. Not resolve access icon name. Yeah, she's got some warnings. I just converted it quick, like I don't know, last year. So we'll get her there. Get her all tip-top shape.
Can't believe it's already been over a year since 22 came out.
2 years.
2 years. This November will be 2 years, won't it?
I guess we started playing last year. This would be our second winter.
Yeah, because it came out. I thought it came out November 22nd, 2022.
Probably yes. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
That would have only been.
2021.
6 months. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
6 months.
2021. Yeah, that's right.
It's just been like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Or whatever.
I'm hoping it goes for like 3 years.
I know. I wish they would keep doing that.
Let's see. The 2 was just too quick. Just start to get in the good mods by the end of year 2, and then also the new game would come out. So last
Hopefully
one was
the next version is 2025.
yes. If they do it every 3 years, I'd be happy.
Yeah, I like that.
Gives you
A little
plenty of
extra time
time.
for mods to come out. A little more time for them to get their shit together.
Yeah.
even
I'm
if
on my
they
way
do
to get 2
that.
more mischief.
Sort of
think
fucking
it's-
sneak across.
You might be able to drive across. I don't know if I can.
Nice quote from Pablo there, Legacy. He never showed up. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. What do you mean this thing here, yeah? Junk. Much stuff I had to separate for this stuff to all work. Too many skin meshes on these puppies. And then when you're hauling them on a trailer, you can fold these guys back. So option to have your chopper guard off. Ooh. They fixed that. Because on that chopper there. The problem. I fixed that. Anyway, stream. I've been streaming for well over 3 hours, so that's going to be it for me. So thanks for watching, guys. I know that was kind of a boring just doing a 325 acre wheat field, but we got her done. I'm going to go have some supper and probably work on some stuff. That was kind of my plan for today. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some more later, but hopefully I'll get some more single player videos out if I get them edited. And yeah, so enjoy, and we'll see you in the next one.